Well, howdy there, everybody. We're gonna build a Lego on this new adventure of what am I doing? Come on, we got this. We got this, everyone. Yes, we do. Let me see if everything's up to par. I think everyone is. Let me see right quick, everybody. All right. Cool. Audio working. All right. Cool. Well, hello there, Somo Condingo. I like that. Is this set age appropriate for you? How you doing, man? Let's not have the phone vibrate. Come on. Oh. Hey Zelda, how you doing? Yeah. Somoko. What? So we're gonna do this guy here. And there might be some people that show up. I've sent the link out to some people. But I built this yesterday. I know I say unboxing, but it's still somewhat unboxing. I don't know. But I built this. Here, let's put this up a little bit closer. See? Ooh, my set is movable. And I built this yesterday. It was pretty cool. And this is the guy that came with it. It's kind of cool. It's a new Formula One Lego set that they came out with. And I got it. I'm going to put him here. Let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, I know that's you. I just saw your text. I know it's you. Don't fall. Don't fall. Oh, man. I hate having allergies. Day and night. But, yeah, we're going to get into this. A lot of fun. Yippee-ki-yay, mother truckers. Alright, let's do this. Man, I hate the glare on this. There we go. Now I can see a little bit. Yeah, I built this and I like it. Zelda, I will talk about sports the entire time. Screw the Lego set. I will do it right now. I will make you deal with it. Yeah. Deal with it. Oh, I now figured out what you're okay. I figured out what you mean by that. Got it. Yeah, this is a cool Lego set. I dig it. I like the new what am I trying to say? I don't know, Steve. What are you trying to say? Who knows? I like the new Formula One Lego sets, so it's pretty cool. No, we just started chatting. See, there's my southern accent, Zelda. And thank you again last night for the rants, Zelda. That was pretty cool of you guys. I thought that was the highlight of my night. Not because I was getting money out of it, but just the conversation of you two were hilarious. Oh, hey, what up there, brother Tyler? Yeah, dude, that whole entire exchange thing was the highlight of Manorama last night. That was the funniest thing ever because I had to start reading all the rants and they kept on going. And I didn't think I thought they were going to stop at some point, but they just kept on going. So that was really cool. And I thank you guys very much. I'm very humble about it. I don't really ask anyone to send rants or anything because I just rather do this for free. I enjoy doing this. Um, but seeing people actually want to support it financially and everything, it makes me feel like, okay, there is hope for this podcast. But yeah, last night was, oh man, it was fun. I think you got, I think Dark Helmet might, I think he's in the mood to date you. You never know. So now I gotta look for a piece. What am I? Oh, it's a blue piece. The blooms. There we go. The blooms. Usually I'll get someone DMing me. Oh. Alright. Come on, Steve. Find the piece. So hopefully I start getting more of the Formula One sets and I will make more of these because these are fun, man. We're just talking at the moment, nothing serious. Right. Right. If you say so, Zelda. If you say so. Uh huh. Oh, man. Zelda's probably like all red, and she's like, "This isn't funny." Oh, it's funny. It's hilarious. Usually, I'll get someone DMing me. Steve is humble bragging. What? How am I humble bragging? I'm very confused right now. See, that's the part of doing Lego builders. I can't look at the chat all the time, and so when I do, and I look up, and it's like some random comment, I'm like, "What is going on?" There we go. There we go. Bingo. A Yahtzee. Or I just make them fly. Yeah. Or drop them. Dang it. Where'd he go? Oh, hold on. I gotta move this right quick. I dropped a piece. Butterfinger Steve. I like that. That's a good name. Now, how about you go run? Sorry, I couldn't help it. Well, hello there, Mike. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We just building Legos. Doot 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 root root root. That doesn't. Okay, I'll give you that one. Sure. Run like my hairline, because it doesn't do because I'm bald. Look, I still have hair. Punk. Zelda has jokes. Whoopie doo. Hey, it's NK. NK? 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 I don't know how do you pronounce that. Should I do the challenge if someone gives me a Rumble rant for however much money that is, and then they pick a celebrity or an actor's voice? Should I do that? Just to spice up this entire podcast. If you want to do that, if you're like, hey, I'll give you $1 and you could do such and such voice, I'll do it just for fun. Like the tears down his face when he's 2 pieces short of. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh yes. It's like, why? I actually do have a Lego set and I never finished it because there's pieces missing. Yeah, that is true. I'll mock you, but you take it in strides. You take it like a champ. I respect you on that. You take it like a champ. Maybe. I don't know. Doing the ones with the stickers. See, I never actually roasted you, and I never really roasted you until you started roasting me, and then I was like, the gloves are off. And then Somoko Dingo said, yes, yes, you should do that. Donald Duck reciting the Bill of Rights. If someone gives me a Rumble rant, I will do that. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Me doing Donald Duck in doing the Bill of Rights. Oh boy. Is it in here? See, this is the problem with. Oh boy. Surprise, surprise. Money is stupid. Oh crap. Here, hold on right quick. Let me go find this one piece. I think it's on the table. Watch it be actually in front of my face. Hold on. I'll be right back. Ta-da. What poop? Where is this piece? I'm looking for one blue piece and it's not here. Watch it be in front of my face. Oh, because it's hiding. Duh. Okay. How do I fast forward to this? You can't, dude. It's live. It's live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. I feel like I got too close to his bald head. And now I'm blind. Yeah. Man, everyone's roasting me today. What I can do? Any more trolling on X? Oh, man. Back to our regularly scheduled me trying to figure all this out. Oh, do I go? Yeah, I go all the way back here. All right. Cool. Cool. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, it's a cool shirt. I like it. It's Turning Point USA. I dig it. It's a cool shirt. Cool. All right, Steve, we got it. Cool. All right. It's a great conversation starter. Well, how did I screw this one up? Oobly. Hold on. Oh, I gotta move it. Okay. Got it, Steve. Pay attention. There. Boom. Trying to get one of my buddies who does Legos to come on. Hey, what up, FKHC 2005? Is this going to be a short show? Then, I'll give you that one. That was a good one. I'll give you that one. All right, so now we can go here. Bam. Man, I hate the glare on this thing. It's crazy. It's coming out to be pretty cool. I'm a huge Red Bull Formula One fan. And it's okay. Yes. For $1 rent, thank you, man. You should do the Bill of Rights in Donald Duck's voice. But that's only for I can't do that for a minute. All right, so for a minute, I'm gonna do Donald Duck's voice. All right. I'm not gonna apologize for what I'm about to do. All right, so
I'm going to send you the gun. Outside the beach. This place, this place, and I put it here. I'm going. How can I not do it? I'm good, good, good. That's right. Somebody told me like subtitles. Oh, I'm sure know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Do you know what you're saying? Oh boy. I don't have that much long. Oh, no, just. No. Yes, you did want. Yes.
Okay, thank God I can only do that for a minute. Yes, those are words. I know, dude. I know you're cracking up in the background because I know Somo Co Dingo. He's a really cool friend of mine. At church, I walked up right behind him and I started doing it. Your face, dude, was hilarious. You're like, what the fuck? Oh. Yes, I can do Donald Duck. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't sound that good when I'm live streaming, but it is what it is, kind of thing. But thank you for the $1 rant. That was pretty fun. I dig it. You were the first one to actually ever do that. That's kind of cool. And pretty much everything so I know when people get super chats and I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. It's taken almost 3 years. Um yeah, it's not easy. But everything that I make off anything I do of all my podcasts, I do it goes right back to what I'm doing, whether it's getting a new Lego set or something. That's pretty much what it does. Or if I'm working on a little secret project, don't say anything. I did tell um, Somo Co Dingo in Rumble. I text him and a buddy of the plans that I have, and they're like, "That was creepy," but they know what I have planned for, and it's it's going to be cool. I'm excited about it. So they know there's a few people that outside of the podcast that know, just because I'm friends with them and I'm really good friends, and yeah, I know YouTube blows goats. They do, and they take the gravy. I do want to do an actual like get together and try only beards. Might monetize. Probably, yeah. Oh man. Dang, this is a glare. But I know Somo knows one of our good friends, and he got a huge Formula One Lego set. And I'm like, I want one. I just want one. But one day, Steve, you'll get a Lego set that big. I know I'm hanging out with Somo this weekend, possibly. And we're gonna I'll show him my Lego sets. I have a drawer that's like all the pieces of different Lego sets that I have that I took apart and I'm gonna rebuild. Now helmet just came in the background. What's up there, Dark Helmet? Hey, You know who's in the chat right now?
Huh.
Zelda. Mm.
Hey, it worked out well for you financially last night.
It did. You guys financially supported this podcast, last night's podcast, so good. Yeah. I was like, holy crap.
Hey, it was a good fun back and forth. Had a good time.
No, it was. Yeah, I had so much fun doing that. Wow, I was reading. Here's the other thing: when you get that many Rumble rants, I've never had that done before. I've had like maybe a few here and there, and just reading them, I was dying laughing because it was just the funniest thing ever. Because the comments, because it's like you're reading it. That's the other thing. It's like a teleprompter. You don't know what you're reading while you're reading it, and that was funny. It was all around a fun time. I really enjoyed it.
That was a good episode last night. It was just funny. Everybody, we're all just having a good old time.
I'm thinking about doing another hangout, more hangouts. I might do. There's a couple topics I want to do, but I want to get them set up good. But we might do another hangout next week. Those are fun. It's just us hanging out, shooting the shit.
Just men being men. That's it.
Yeah. Zelda goes, Steve is way too happy about being a matchmaker. Hey, man, I was never a matchmaker, but you know what? At Manorama, I did want to do a promo where I'm like black and white, me walking for a new promo for it. And I'm working on one for Manorama. And I'm like, and if you don't watch, you're a dirty homosexual. Because I had the flu, and I was like, I have this like really like hot low voice. Like, yeah, like when a guy gets a low voice when he's sick, and then when he's not sick, it's like, oh hi guys. My wife hated it. She hated me doing the low voice all the time. I was like, yeah.
Does mommy like what daddy's doing right now? And it's over. I got a headache suddenly.
I bet you anything, Zelda's like, oh my gosh, it's him. Of all the motherfuckers, all the ones like you get like flirting on the chat. Not me, not anyone else. You. Of all the people, what are the odds?
No, that's unusual for me because I'm not that type of person normally.
Well, yeah.
I figure why not shoot my shot and go for it?
Yeah, why not?
And I'm not normally like that. Normally, I'm just. But I'm also not sleeping around with everybody either, and I have no interest in doing that.
That's true. That's good.
And I'm a Christian now, so I can't do that.
I hate finding the ones with the stickers on. Holy crap. Come on, here we go.
All right, Comic Relief Crusader, I did a thing. Hee. What'd you do? You dirty Canuck.
What didn't he do? She's eating burritos. Well, how many burritos are you eating? 1, 2? No, it's not one. That would be a burrito. How many are you eating? And how big are they?
So many things I can say to that.
I know, right?
I had a good dinner. I had kielbasa and with Spanish-styled rice. Mixed it all in together. Put a little Tabasco in there.
Nice. I'm cooking a steak tonight.
Manly.
Yeah. I'm learning how to cut. Like when you get pour me another liquid.
That sounded like me this morning.
I know, right? But so Costco has these like business Costco places that you can go, and it's massive. And you can get meat that's like this big, but you have to cut it yourself.
Costco has some really nice cuts of meat.
They do. So we ended up getting this. It lasted us, I think, what was it? A couple months. And it was like 64 pounds of just pure meat. But I actually had to cut it up differently. And I kind of butchered it a little bit because I didn't know. I'm learning. I'm trying. For me, I who likes meat and who likes to cook and try new things with different steaks and everything, especially red meat. There's ways that you can cut it, and you have to like. There's a science to it almost,
Yeah.
and I kind of screwed it up a little bit just because knowing where this cut begins and where that one does. But it was good. It was loin. It was part of the loin family of that meat. It was like this big, and so we ended up getting one a little bit smaller, and we have 2 pieces for roasts. Yeah, I want to get a fridge. Somo, I know you're going to agree with this. I want to get one of those freezers that you can just walk to and open it up. One of
Deep
those.
freeze. Deep freeze.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, they're called deep freezes. Yeah, they're for long-term storage for
Okay.
meat,
Yeah.
vegetable stuff out.
And I want to get a cow. But I want to like go in with someone and then we buy the cow together and then we divide the meat and everything. Like I know some people who do that. They do a quarter of a cow or a third of a cow, and it's a lot of meat.
Yeah, because I know I got a buddy of mine. He's a firefighter in another fire department. Me and him been talking. We're actually talking about going in on a whole cow, splitting it and getting half each, splitting the cost, having
That's
it butchered.
a lot of meat.
I know.
Well, you got to pay if you don't know how to butcher it, you have to pay for the butcher.
No, I actually have a meat market locally right up the street that can do it. I already talked to them. They can do it and everything because like the farmer will kill the cow basically. They'll take care of that. Then then the meat market. The way I understand the way they said, I might be wrong on some of this just because it's been a while, but they would basically kill it, and then the meat market would basically take care of everything else for us.
Okay, it's a little bit different here in California where you actually have to well, I'm sure you're going to have to pay the meat market to do all the work.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's the same thing.
But they'll cut it in whatever you want. Well, what's available per because everything's got you can only get so much out of each part of the cow. Each part of the cow is something different. So
yeah. But it's a lot of fun doing it, man. I wanna do it. It's yeah.
I'd like
but comic, you have a link, I think. You're more than welcome to jump on. You are, man.
Yeah, get on here, comic. Steve said he needed a cow. Just kidding.
I mean, I got a pig, so
see.
There you go.
Oh, get this! At church this past Sunday, they were singing some like a southern style church hymn. Real country, real southern sound. And they're singing it, and I hear somebody just start yelling out "Yeehaw!" in the back of the church. I was like, somebody getting into it. I was like, the Holy Spirit put on their boots and spurs. Oh, I was trying not to laugh in the middle of church, so I didn't go to hell.
I remember when I was in high school, the pastor had the mic on, and he went to go to the bathroom before everything started. Hilarious. He's like, "Oh my gosh, Holy Spirit!"
Remember one time going into a men's bathroom and I hear some guy in there grunting and praying at the same time. I just knocked on the door and went, "I'm with you, brother. You're not alone." He's like, "Thank you."
And hey, John, how you doing, man? You have a link. I sent you the link. John is a great guy. He's one of my favorites.
What, John the Beagle did?
I remember when I was how old was I, man? I was young. And I was at the airport, and this guy took the biggest dump you could imagine, like farts and all. And he's like, "This is better than sex." And I was young. I was like maybe like 9, 10, somewhere around there. And I didn't even understand what he was talking about. I was like, "What?" And he, as I get older, I understand what he's talking about. Because there's some moments I know it's like, hey, when you got to go, yeah.
See, women think we're gross when we talk about that as men, but it's a glorious feeling every once in a while. You get that and it's just like,
oh, yeah. Brother Tyler's like, was he wanking? No. Zelda's like, ew.
Ew. I saw that too.
Oh. Well, we shouldn't talk about this because we're setting you up on a date. That's the thing. We're setting you up on a date. We're gonna get you out there in Zelda. It's you guys don't live that far from each other. It's gonna be good.
I have no idea
Don't
where she
worry.
lives. I never asked, but I figure she'll tell me that on her own good time.
Oh, you'll know by her accent. Trust me.
Yeah,
You'll know exactly.
Hey,
What?
we going to the mall. You want to? All right.
Shazam!
And then Somo Ko, he goes, let's do it. Wifey's been talking about getting a cow too. More to discuss this weekend. I'm totally down, dude. If you want to go in on this, like we can get Mike also. Not you, Comic Relief, our friend Mike. We can do that. We'll cut the cow in three ways. I'm totally down doing that.
Yummy.
I just need a
I wanna-
fucking freezer.
I want to do
Oh,
a
she
pig.
said Alabama. She said Alabama. Mm.
Alabama.
I thought it was.
I'm not gonna lie. Alabama Southern accent is one of the best.
I've heard it. It is a pretty good accent.
It is. The Florida Southern accent ain't that great. See, now mine's coming out a little bit.
The Louisiana
that-
accent's hard to understand sometimes, especially if you get towards the Gulf. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Did you know that? Do you know why there's a Southern accent?
Because people don't know how to enunciate down there or something.
No, it's because of the Scottish.
Yeah, I know.
When they came over here, they and John's about to join us too. I got a panel, man.
You got a panel.
It's
I got a panel,
panorama.
everybody.
Yeah.
Panorama.
Giggity giggity.
How you
Yeah.
doing, Mike?
You seem
What's up,
happy.
dude? I am. Because I did a thing.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what you do in privacy of your own bedroom's your business. We don't need to know.
Well, yeah.
So that
I
was
love
their
you guys.
pronoun
You
thing.
guys are awesome.
Cool.
You know.
You know.
Hey,
You
the lights were off. There was no eye contact.
What I do with a cowbell is nobody else's business.
Ring a ding ding.
Yeah.
So what's really funny is I think I've told this story before. I've gotten in trouble working at a bagel store, and whenever I had the flu or anything, I would answer the phone, and I was in charge of the catering and everything, and I was told by HR to stop doing this, and you guys would agree to not stop doing this.
Yeah.
I would pick up the phone and I would do Morgan Freeman's voice. And we would get
It's good
tons
for
of people
business,
to come
though.
in. It is. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
I
exactly
know.
right.
How cool is this Lego set so far?
I'm Morgan Freeman.
Looking good.
Look at the carpet.
And
But-
if you want the greatest bagels that were ever smeared. See, I can't do a Morgan Freeman.
See, I will say this. So the new Formula One Lego sets are from Drive to Survive Netflix series.
Ooh.
And this is pretty cool. I like this a lot. And the Red Bull, the one that I'm building now, is my favorite team.
Mm.
And of course there's McLaren, Ferrari. Fuck you.
I hear John.
I don't like
Regan,
well, McLaren's not bad. McLaren team's not bad at all. They're
Almost.
fine. I hate them because I wanted Red Bull to win. And they didn't win last year, and it was fucking another team. McLaren, whatever.
I know.
But I want to see Hamilton actually beat the record for the most championship wins. I kind of want to see him do that. See, now I'm talking about things that you guys are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just
Well, if
waiting.
you
For,
watch-
I'm just waiting for the Blues Jets hockey game later on.
Mm.
Dirty.
We
Canadian.
actually got a professional race track that's going to be opening up here soon.
Oh.
It's
because
going to
we
be the
need more-
politest racetrack ever. They'll
It-
ram in each other. So
it is.
sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be the most woke racetrack ever.
No.
Rainbows and butterflies and
Not in this
A-
province.
A drag
soon-to-be
race there
state.
is going to have a totally different meaning.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's so they probably is it going to be is it a Formula 1 track or what type of track is it?
NASCAR or what?
Let
No,
me
NASCAR
look
won't
it up
go
again.
to
Why won't they go to
NASCAR is
Canada?
only for
American
NASCAR
men?
doesn't do international. It's just domestic.
That's weird
Yeah.
how you would consider Canada international. They're just right to the north of us.
I know.
I know, right?
But
To me, that's
here-
crossing the ocean.
Let me see.
Hey, what's
John,
up, brother?
How you doing?
How you doing, John?
How's everybody?
What's up, dude?
Nice seeing you.
Rocky
I'm
Mountain
building me
Motorsport.
a Lego set.
The best thing is that ever.
Hey,
Good
guys.
to
Hey,
die.
Steve.
What?
You know, if me and Zelda work out and we get married and you officiate it for us in a Christian manner, of course, the nice thing is the honeymoon will be right next door at the trailer. It'll be
There you go.
Alabama special, baby.
Yeah.
Look at Steve. He's
Okay.
just trying not to say nothing.
That's called a shotgun wedding.
Hell
Have you ever
yeah.
been to a shotgun wedding before?
No.
John, have you ever been to a shotgun wedding?
No,
Oh, they're fun.
I've been to last minute weddings.
It's
but-
the fastest wedding you'll ever go to, man.
Maybe it was a shotgun.
Okay.
I'm also waiting for my books because I'm going back to school.
Motorsports.
I know. I'm going back to school.
We're happy for you to do that to get your contracting license.
I know, right?
Who they got for partners and sponsors?
I'll be
I'm
a
still
partner.
considering going to school for HVAC and learning that.
Dude, that's a good business right there.
You could do
I
that
love how. What?
I said with HVAC, if I get good enough at it after a couple of years, I could start my own business.
Yeah.
There
I
you
love
go.
how Lego build becomes we just talk about random things while I'm building this. That's what I love about Lego build. It's not really about the Lego, it's about the community.
Hang
The
on.
camaraderie of men.
You could say it's
But see-
building
And
friendships.
Zelda.
And Zelda, yeah.
Yeah.
I did know this, that if I do get my general contractor's license, I figured out my company name. If I
Did
start
you?
a contractor's company,
Right?
construction company,
Mini-Me
Rancor's Construction. The what?
Mini-Me Construction.
We have a Rancor
That's not a-
as the logo in the background.
Hold up. That's not a bad idea. Mini
I know.
me. Because all I got to do is hop out of my truck and they'll be like, that makes sense.
Yeah, see, there you go. Right?
No, it would be Rancor
Always-
Construction.
Bald and built
Yeah.
with a Rancor in the background.
Rar.
Hear me roar. Meow.
Rar. Rar.
Okay, that's weird. Don't ever fucking
Yeah, I
do
know.
that again.
Yeah.
But no, HVAC is a really good career. It is. Like
Mhm.
I know a lot of guys that like here in California, it's plumbing and electricians make a lot of money. They do. So, but what's new
Yep.
with you, John?
Not much.
Not much.
Kind of.
Okay.
John's like, I woke up good enough.
Huh. Now, the physical was okay. So
All right.
I was up a bit in weight, but they said don't be worried about that. They know that I had been under a lot of stress because of the dog.
Mm-hmm.
That can happen. I'm only up 10 pounds. I've lost 50 pounds so far.
Right on, dude.
That's not
There
bad.
you go.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
And I kept it off for 3 years. This was my first gain in 3 years.
Nice.
Still
So what are you
trying-
down to?
Even
Huh?
So what are you down to?
I started at 293. I was down to 265. Now I'm up to 275. So a little bit of a yo-yo. But in 3 years, I'm
Still under 300.
Yeah,
So
I'm still working on it.
I'm
There we
going to
go.
show you guys this right quick. This is the. I don't know if you guys can really see it. Yeah.
Size of your
No.
penis?
yeah. so
No,
teeny.
it's the controller, the steering wheel.
Oh,
It's
okay.
kind of cool,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Because I think, like, don't the Formula One cars, they have the shifters, like their little paddles on the side of the steering wheel?
Yeah, and so what Hamilton does, he does something really creative on this. When he drives, Hamilton is I think he's part of Ferrari now, and he'll have his hand between the shifter and everything. So because when you're driving, sometimes you'll accidentally bump the shifter and then you'll shift gears. And so that's why he's become really good. I think he has 7. He's tied with Schumacher. And I really want to see him break the record, but I don't know
Really?
if it's going to happen. But now that he's with Ferrari and Schumacher was with Ferrari, it'd be kind of cool. It would. I'd be totally down, even though I'm a Red Bull fan.
Mike would follow racing if Tim Hortons up there had a sponsorship for a team.
Oh, hell no.
Tim Hortons is overrated.
Hell no.
You know what? I
It
thought
is now, considering it's like got like what do they call it now? Tim Horton Stan or no? Tim Pakistan, something like that. Yeah, because of all
It's not good as Buc-ee's.
immigrants that pretty much have colonized every Tim Hortons.
Built
in
back
Canada.
Balder. You know what?
Ooh,
Made
I
for
like
your
that.
company. Hey, Built Back Balder. Watch our work shine.
Gotta make it so good. This new build's gonna be so shiny,
So shiny.
so shiny.
I
So
like
smooth.
how Lego Build is like a kid's thing, but we get a bunch of grown men in our late 30s, 40s, 50s, and up, and we're
Yeah.
just like the most foul mouth, offensive. Like that's the thing. I was told this by someone who went to my church. They watched my podcast and they're like, "You guys are the most offensive people on the planet." I was like, "I'm sorry." He goes, "No, keep it up." Because this is hilarious. I was like,
Yeah.
cool.
It's
We
real.
have to
Last
get
night
out of our system.
Last night we really touched on that.
It's real talk.
No.
It's real
Yeah.
talk.
Oh, and I wish I could have made it last night. Oh my god! I would've
Well,
ranted.
I'm planning on doing another hangout next week, mainly because I don't have a topic planned yet.
Good.
But we'll do a hangout next week because those are fun.
You've
Oh,
always
Those are the high ends.
Mike, you
And
didn't
maybe
miss
I can-
anything last night at all.
No,
Oh, I
just
could have
the
ranted and raved,
love-
considering.
just the love interest of Dark Helmet and Zelda.
And we made Steve money.
This is the night. It's a
Probably the
beautiful
Now she's
night.
laughing about it.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say, John?
You finally got some Rumble rants.
Yeah,
I
right.
know, right? People don't realize that like you can do that, and
We were
But
trying to out Rumble ran each other last night. I was trying to keep up with her,
Dude.
just out of pride and, because I'm a man. I couldn't let a woman show me up. And
dude, you guys
Right.
set the bar. I was like, holy shit! Like after the show, I was like, you guys know how much you just raised? Like all this stuff goes into doing straight what we're gonna do with Manorama. Like
There we
Mike
go.
knows what we're doing, and I told some of the guys at the end of the show, I was like, hey, look, this is what we're doing, and it's gonna be cool. I'm
We
very
got-
excited about this.
We got
Yes.
plans.
Oh, it's gonna be a
Excellent.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
See,
you know
this
what we
is
need
such
to
a
plan
cool
in a
Lego
year?
build.
Ooh, that's cool. You know what we need to
Mm.
plan in a year or two? If
What?
Manorama's still around then? Well,
Yeah, it'll be around.
do a Manorama thing where they got that gun range and I think, what is it, Oklahoma, where they have a weekend where you can pay and fire off full auto
Yes.
weapons.
There
Do
you
a
go.
Manorama episode.
We
there.
say
Oh,
hole puncher.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah, we might get kicked off of YouTube.
A
if we go
range?
down that path. A range?
range?
A hole puncher
A
range?
tramp-
trampoline.
No,
A range.
that'll
A
actually be okay.
trampoline.
A
Weapons.
trampoline. A little wading pool full of Jello.
Girls on
and-
trampolines, like
and scantily bikini-clad women.
the man show.
And a barbecue. Yeah, exactly.
All right, John. All right, John. Get into the Jello pool.
You're like,
John come walk out in a one-piece bathing suit and just hops right on in there.
No,
Good
if we
man.
did do that, If we did do that, I would be at the range in my Daisy Duke shorts I made. Oh, it'd be hilarious. My white legs would be the
Oh, God.
shining light for hope.
And I will join you in solidarity and horrify everyone.
Oh God, please don't do that.
You know,
Stop looking at my ass.
Mike would do that.
I would.
You all do
You
that. I'll
wear-
show up in assless chaps.
There you go.
Yes.
Why we're at the range
We'll
with our
make
wireless hole
Oklahoma
punchers.
weirded out. They're like, what kind of gay shit is this? Like,
Oh
lame.
man. I'm wearing chaps.
Why are your cheeks sticking out so they don't get chapped?
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, I did
It's a hot day.
Oh.
Sorry, John. Go ahead.
That's okay. I did
John's
almost
like, I'm in the weirdest place possible.
No, John will be the guy that shows up with all the puppies.
yeah.
There you go.
I'll have 20 puppies with me. Just kidding.
Nice.
20?
Yeah, haven't you heard of a puppy attack?
I
Yeah.
have. I do want
Yeah.
it. I do want a puppy attack. All right. So Zelda goes, is there going to be any more drunken fireworks, Steve? I don't know. Is Canadian
We'll have
Spider-Man
to-
here?
Yeah, I know. I was going to say that. It is
That
his
would-
birthday today.
So,
It
there
is.
might be drunken fireworks later.
Yeah.
Hold
exactly.
on. I'm gonna say something. Hold on.
When I was watching him on that beach shooting those fireworks off as a fireman, I'm sitting there thinking of every possible medical issue that could have went wrong with that. I'm like, man, there's gonna be burns. He's gonna have a burned rectum because he probably shot one right out of the hole, out of a starfish, and
Yeah. If there was one above 3rd degree,
he'd be fun to
that
party
would be
with.
it.
It'd be a
Yeah.
good time.
Oh, man.
Zelda be like, Dark, why are you walking weird? Don't ask questions. Leave me alone. Just give me the burn ointment.
I'm doing it for aesthetic reasons.
Yeah. Makes me look manlier.
Yeah. I only walk this way so my liver doesn't fall out.
I just gave a shout out to
Yeah.
to Canadian Spider-Man.
There we go. Yeah, because now, a couple days ago, I tweeted out, you know what, we gotta get him to 500, and now he's like reached 500, and good on him, and right in time for his birthday too. So he needs that.
Nice.
I think people are going away from all the scripted stuff. They're going back to more genuine stuff like this, or like Canadian Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Stuff that's just real. This is people,
Right?
people being
Yeah.
people.
No,
I like the fact that last night that Canadian Spider-Man had a deer leg, and I was like, he's gonna eat a heart for his birthday. No, I died laughing because all it was just a leg that he pulled up. Dude, it was hilarious. I was like, that's not even script. Everyone thinks that Manorama is a scripted show. There are some things that we do scripted, but trust me,
Topics, not
this
scripted.
This show is not scripted. Yes, Steve, you are the greatest host in the world. Oh,
Thank you, my overlord, for allowing me to be on this show with you.
Shut up.
Oh, and I sent you good news on X, Steve, for you
You're
to
gay.
cruise through. You're close. Somebody else is gay for me.
hi.
Yeah, that and I'm just trying to get through a headache. It's like been bugging me all day.
Oh,
No, not like that. Oh God! See, I shouldn't have even said it like that. Jeez. No, that's not it. That's it. I know my wife keeps on telling me that I need to take ibuprofen, but I only got acetaminophen.
just
So,
take Excedrin.
I take 6
Hey,
oh God.
if ibuprofen and water is good enough for the military for all injuries, ailments, sicknesses, mental issues, it's good enough for you.
Exactly. Let me get some water.
Wait, so Chip off the old block goes, me and a Speedo is sexual harassment for both sexes.
I
You
can
know
just hear
what?
those cheeks clapping
Chip off
already.
the old block. You look like Aaron Lewis. That's what's been driving me nuts for the past. Okay, have you guys ever had something that just drives you nuts for like months and months and months, and it
Yes.
finally hits you? Chip off the old block looks like Aaron Lewis from Stained. I figured it out. For the longest time, I was like, he looks like someone.
Interesting.
Hey, Chip, and you thought
And
you were
then-
being ignored.
Yeah.
And then Zelda goes, Steve, no Daisy Dukes. No one wants that. Yes, they do. You do.
Secretly, you do.
Yeah, it's okay.
Jeff would have that. Perfect.
But no, I had a guy who asked me, he's like, hey, is your Manorama podcast scripted? I was like, no. I was like, the only thing that's scripted is when we do Don't Be That Guy, Homebrew Senorita, the
That's
segments.
Yeah.
That's kind of scripted a little bit. Well, Homebrew Senorita, you guys don't know. It's scripted for me. But yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
no, the whole thing is just here, hold on right quick.
Yeah.
I'll be
I'm
right
gonna
back.
get going
I got
anyway.
delivered. All right.
So, all right.
It was good
See ya.
seeing you.
Good seeing you,
Yep.
brother.
All right.
Yeah.
I got something that got delivered to me, and I'm going to go check it out right now. Hold on. You talk amongst yourselves.
He's waiting for his special medicated hemorrhoid cream.
Oh boy.
Hey, did you hear there's a new okay, since Steve's not here, I can talk about this. They actually have a new bacterial infection that women can catch that actually can eat away at like a woman's private parts.
You kidding me?
Not even joking. No. Men can carry it, but it doesn't affect men. It only affects women down there. And it was discovered in England, I believe. I might be wrong, but I think it was England. Doctors discovered it. And they've only had like 3 or 4 cases that I know of, or at least that they know of. But
Oh,
yeah.
so it's rare.
Yeah, it can actually eat away at her hoo-ha.
That's one way to sterilize the whole population.
Hmm. Yeah, I saw that video and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so glad I'm a guy.
Be funny.
Well, it's probably, I'm sorry, I think it probably started from, because let's be honest, you got a lot of women, not all, but a lot of women that probably don't get regular checkups down there. They don't take care of themselves regularly down there, because a woman has to clean way more than a guy does.
Why are you talking about yourself?
Excuse me, my clitoris is my business. Stay out of my pants.
So what I just did was I got my books for contracting class.
Oh, cool. I have
That's
you out
why.
there. How thick are they?
It's not bad.
I should show you some of my computer programming books. Oh my god.
Oh, those are bigger.
Yeah.
But no, I would have to take a
Neat.
test on construction and then a test on California laws.
You have a lot of environmental laws to worry about.
So you'd have to take a test for California showing that you're special needs,
Yes.
because the laws are that way.
Too funny.
Yes. Everyone knows. Mo.
I love Zelda. Why is it always butts and horrifying diseases with you guys?
Brother Tyler goes, I blame Bill Gates.
Too funny.
Yeah, but when I heard that woman describing that new it's a flesh-eating bacteria that women can get down there in their hoo-ha.
Oh, I did hear. Okay. I did
Yeah.
hear. Yeah.
Oof. I'm glad I'm a guy.
A few Democrat
And
women
then,
and love to
You're going
have.
to have a lot of men that are going to start identifying as men again.
yeah. And then, so Zelda goes, why is it always butts and horrifying diseases with you guys? And then Somoko Dingo on the Rumble side, he goes, at Zelda, we're fascinated by both. We are. We
Yeah, we
are.
are.
We're dudes.
I've had human brains spill out onto my turnout gear on a car accident. Trust me, talking about that does not bother me.
Yeah.
I've seen grossness. I'm used to it now. Except a baby diaper. I no, I can't do a baby diaper. That's the one thing. I've seen
I know a
organs.
lot of guys. I know a lot of guys in the Marine, Navy SEALs, Marine, Army. they've done some tough things. A baby diaper is like kryptonite to them.
Oh, it's the same
I
way
have
with me.
no idea. I don't know yet, but one day maybe.
Well, you got to be able to reach the back of her vagina, Steve, to be able to impregnate her.
Oh, you guys are.
John's all like, I'm new to this.
All right.
We're popping John's cherry here.
Oh, good Lord.
Welcome, John.
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah,
are
welcome
the
to the party,
most-
pal.
Oh man. Lego build where we will be offensive to everyone. It doesn't matter.
How big is the set you're building? That looks like an F1 car.
For a second there, it's not. I'm gonna go no dick jokes on this one. It's gonna be like a little bit more of there. I just have to do the front end and the back end. But this is cool, man. Look at that.
I thought because the yellow, red and yellow piece told me, hey, that's an F1 car.
It isn't it? Yeah. There's a whole lineup on the new Formula One cars. I'm like, I want them all. Like, they're cool.
And I'm surprised NASCAR didn't jump on this. Why aren't they letting us build cars?
I think they will. It's Formula One's gotten a little bit more popular because of Netflix, and so if you guys haven't watched that series on Netflix, it's really cool.
I want to.
I like it a lot.
There's a lot of Netflix shows that I want that's coming out. I may rent it for 6 months and then pay for, and then get watching done, then cancel it.
I don't know how long I'm gonna have Netflix for, but we plan on having it for a little bit just because there's some shows I like, and like there's the NASCAR show that they had the series on that, and then they had one on the Red Sox. I watched that. That was pretty cool. But yeah, there's not much on Netflix I like.
Yeah, there's several series. Well, for me, Cobra Kai is on there, of course. I haven't
I
finished
never
it.
got into that show.
No, I'm not into that show.
I liked Cobra Kai. I enjoyed it because they were very generally faithful to the source material. And they were.
I'll have to watch it.
Now, I've heard the last season, I've heard some iffy things, but I
Looks
know
like
the
it's-
season. No, it was actually really good. It was genuinely good. It really was because I was, I'm a Karate Kid fan. Loved Karate Kid. Grew up with it.
The first
Cobra
movie,
Kai, when it came out, I was like, it's gonna be awful. It was not bad. Now I haven't seen the last season because I canceled Netflix because of cuties.
now, is it fan service or is it nostalgia bait?
Both.
No, they give you a little bit of both, but they add on to the storyline to a certain
Crap!
extent.
I dropped a piece.
Don't step on it.
It's not bad. It was actually enjoyable. I really got into it and enjoyed it.
I watched the first 2 series before it changed over to Netflix. There was so many cutscenes to the movie that it really pissed me off.
And Tyler has to leave. I'll see you, man.
Later, Tyler.
I'm like, they don't need to keep flashing back to during a fight. They're going flash scenes to the movie. I'm like, we know the movie. You don't need to show us a scene from the movie at this point.
I'm sure some of that was probably the network too, probably, or whoever was hosting it probably wanted a little bit of that in there. So there's probably some compromise, which I would not be surprised with. There was probably a little giving. They had to give a little bit on certain things, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Now, I have not seen the last season, so I can't say anything because I don't have it anymore because I refuse to have it after Cuties.
Yeah,
Sexualizing children. No.
That's why I don't have Netflix ever again.
Hey, Stark of Iron, how you doing, man?
Hey, Stark, how you doing?
That's what I got so far. I'm on the last bag. This is a cool build, man. I
That
dig
is
it.
neat.
I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What? Why am I acting like that? I don't know.
Short man syndrome.
Shut up.
Why don't you send Jeff a link, see if he wants to come on?
Who?
A chip.
No, I sent him a link. He's busy. So don't worry.
Sorry,
I
Jeff.
had it under control, baby.
Mhm.
We got to have Gay Biker Dad on here one day.
I know. Here, so this will be the next Lego build I'll do. I'll bring this one out.
If we ever have Gay Biker Dad on here, when he pops on, the intro music should be Macho Man.
So this will be the next Lego build I do. I just have to take it
Nice
apart.
car.
It is.
Well, just
I
have
think
an
it's a Koenigsegg.
just have an accident with it. Yeah, exactly.
There you go. It's taken apart.
But this is a fun build, so I'm gonna take this apart and rebuild it for you guys. This was there's also the NASCAR one
Mhm.
that I'm gonna do. Should I do that also today?
Oh,
Why not? We're all talking crap. Let's keep going.
All right. Let me finish this one. Peekaboo, I see you. All right.
somebody's typing.
Me.
Sounds like a clunky keyboard.
He's like, dear Zelda.
I only do mechanical how'd you know who I was talking to? No, I do mechanical keyboards. I don't like the non-mechanical. It's just I'm old school. Remember, I had the internet in the 90s.
What's the 90s?
90s, dude. I started programming back in '87. We had punch cards.
Yeah. They did
And
have the fun.
the big Wang floppy disks, the 11.5s.
I remember the old floppy disk.
Yeah, we had the bigger ones. Then it got smaller and smaller and smaller.
I remember playing Oregon Trail and always dying of dysentery. Always. Did anybody ever beat that?
I never played it.
Well, I'm like 10 years older than you. When I was your age.
Yeah. When I was your age.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Doc, did you actually see the original Star Wars in theaters?
When I was a kid, now I didn't see like when they came out, or did I? No, because I think A New Hope came out what 77?
Yeah.
I was born in 79.
Okay.
I was the last of the great generation.
I saw it. I saw it in theaters several times on those lines. It was fun.
You guys are so old.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous that we grew up in a time without the internet.
I grew up without the internet.
So did I. I played ball.
Yeah.
I played Atari. I remember playing Atari.
Oh, I played that too.
I remember the first Nintendo NES. I had it, the very first one. And
Mine-
playing Duck Hunt, you had that little pistol. I'd hide behind the other side of the bed and start shooting at the screen. And NES had the Power Glove, which is completely useless. Then they had that rocket launcher for NES. I was like, what is this for? But it's cool.
So much better back then, though.
Oh, it was fun. Then I remember original Sega Genesis. I had that when they first came out with that. And playing, what was that? Sorry, I'm brain dead.
It's okay.
A lot of things I just remember. Sonic the Hedgehog. Playing the first Sonic the Hedgehog game.
Chip says he's on ignore. Ignore what?
Huh?
No, he's not. We see you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I told him about the car. He's telling us about his son.
Okay.
Hope he's doing okay, Jeff. I started out with Intellivision. That was my first computer game. I was stupid enough not to get Atari. I wanted that one, though.
I actually, when I was younger, I had a Commodore 64 that actually worked.
Oh.
A fully functional Commodore 64. But then I was stupid and took it apart.
Oh. What?
Yeah, I was young. Took it apart. You know, back when you had chips, you could actually remove and replace and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those big old long, thin, narrow chips, all little prongs on them.
Mm-hmm.
I remember dial-up sitting there for a minute or two, and
Oh yeah.
heaven forbid if somebody called while you were trying to dial up, you're like, son of a. Welcome to AOL. You've got mail.
Oh, AOL.
I never paid for AOL because they always used to send out those discs for free time, and I'd get them, and I never had to pay for AOL. I got so many discs in the mail, never paid for it.
It was a scam, I think.
Oh, it was, but I never had to pay for it, so no problem for me. People would give me AOL discs that paid for it. I'm like, thank you. You can just delete it and reinstall it. The good old times. I think social media just... Oh, go ahead.
This is how long it is. It's not a long one, a long piece, but it's cool.
It's the scale.
Huh?
It's a 132. No, it's actually a 178 or something like that. It's the smallest scale.
Yeah, it's not the big one.
Oh, so many jokes. But I'm being nice and not saying nothing because that was just way too easy.
I guess we stepped in it.
It's not the length of your car, it's how you use your Formula One car. It's how you handle it.
Yeah.
Too funny. What time is it? 7:13.
Really? That's it?
I liked it when you jumped on Pop Culture Breakdown.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
And all of a sudden, like, hey, he's answering it.
But this is it right here. I'll put the little guy in.
Well, I gotta be
as I break pieces off.
Damn.
So there's that.
That doesn't seem like it's a big one. Well, I mean, it's like it's not going to take you 6 hours to do.
No. Should I do another one?
Yes.
Okay. Let
If
me
you
go
want.
get it. Yeah.
You done already?
Yeah. Huh?
You're done already?
Yeah, I'm done with
He's
this
gonna
one.
grab another one.
You don't have to shut your camera off.
Because I do. I don't know.
Why is Chuck Norris not behind you in the picture? I'm ashamed of you.
I have to get a new framing for it.
You should at least have a sign back there with the Second Amendment on it.
I know.
I'm sorry, you're in California. You'll be arrested for that, probably.
Yeah.
So how the puppies doing, John?
You mean the search for the puppies? Well, they're not born yet.
Not born yet? How long you got left for that?
End of June.
End of June?
Yeah, so that's not too bad. I think Stark could join the channel or join the stream. End of June. It's anxious time.
Hey, Stark, when Steve comes back, we'll have him send you a link.
But yeah.
Give me a second. Maybe I can...
I have a whole list of names I'm thinking about. So
Yeah, my new cat's doing pretty good. He's
Yeah.
he was a 1-year-old stray, so when I got him, I'm like, how's this going to go? Because you know how they can go. Especially with the 1-year-old stray, they're young, you know. Oh, no, he's a loving boy now. He's a daddy's boy. He loves his daddy.
that's a good thing. You're bonding.
Well, I got him a day after my kid had his heart attack. And, yeah, he's become a buddy.
Wait a minute. Is your kid okay?
Huh?
Your son.
Oh, no, who, me? No, I haven't.
Who had
I
a
don't
heart attack?
Oh, I don't have a son.
You just said that.
No, I said my last cat passed away.
Okay.
When he passed away 3 weeks ago, he had a heart attack, like a sudden heart attack. Just boom, dropped in front of me. I went out the next day, got another cat. I was like, do I want to? And then he was a stray. He was like really standoffish, which I understood. And now he's a daddy's boy now.
Yeah. You showed him some leadership, and now he wants to be your cuddle bug.
Oh yeah, he's my buddy. He just won't come in my bedroom, which I'm fine with that because when I sleep at night, I don't want something like I can't do that because I toss and turn a lot, so I'd be worried I'd roll over and.
That's what happened with me and Rose. She used to bunch up on my back, and I used to roll over her. I'm like, no, you're staying out here.
No, like after day 2, well, on day 3, he started venturing out of the spare bedroom, which is very rare for any animal when they're new, especially cats.
Well, he was a stray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that lucky to find animals like that. We only find that armadillos and gators out here.
So what am I doing?
Talking about pets.
Well, yeah, but I'm sending someone or something?
Oh, the link. Stark Online wants to join us.
Okay.
You gonna take that apart right in front of us?
Yeah. I'll show you guys how I do it.
Interesting.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah.
Whip this out. Oh, you know what that sounds like?
Oh, shit. Where are you?
I sent him the link.
Okay.
We'll see if it works or not.
I just sneezed and my head hurts right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll show you guys how I actually do all this stuff.
Won't you use that pink tool that they use? The orange tool?
No.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
Because I've never used it before. I don't know how to use that.
So I go from the back if I'm breaking a Lego set apart. Oh, man. Hold on. Oh.
So you wipe from the back to the front?
Yeah, so it's instead of going from the front, because all the pieces, if you start from the back breaking down a Lego set, then it'll work out really well. This is one of the Christmas gifts I got.
For the size, they seem like they have a lot of detail.
It does. And then stickers, yada yada yada. Yeah, I haven't worked on this since, man, December.
Because that means it's still fresh to you.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm rebuilding my Apollo, or my Saturn V rocket.
Yeah, live a little, man. Redo it.
Too big. No, I've already done it 5 times.
Oh, never mind then.
In other words, I've accidentally dropped a few sections and I've had to rebuild the whole thing.
Oh.
I tipped it over. I stood it up on its edge and then it tipped over. So I decided never to do that again.
Must have been made in China.
Ding a ding a ding 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 dong dong.
It was 1,969 pieces.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, the shovel.
It had that many pieces to build it?
Yeah. After the year of the launch, 1969.
Good.
This Discovery is even worse. Discovery is over 2,500 pieces. The shovel. I haven't done that.
Okay.
Do you think Blue Origin will ever have a Lego set, or will you just go to the adult store and it'll be the same thing?
I don't know. Jeff Bezos seems kind of stuck up.
The what?
He's not approachable.
Who?
Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin.
Oh.
You know, the weenie rocket.
Oh.
You know, Katy Perry saying she's an astronaut when she's not.
That was awful. He gets off and kisses the ground. Come on.
You were up there. You were in space for 3 minutes.
If she's an astronaut, I have a dick the size of a truck.
No, they are participants of space. That's it.
They were space tourists, and that's fine. That's okay. You went up there for a couple minutes. You floated around. You got to see a beautiful view. You came back. Don't make more out of it than what it was.
It was a ride, or amusement ride.
That ship didn't even have life support. It just had heating, so they didn't freeze to death in space.
In suborbital.
Yeah. We're not talking about SpaceX that goes to the space station.
You know what they did? Mercury 1. That's what they did. They didn't do anything else. Go up, come down. That's it.
I saw a thing where Russian cosmonauts have gone up in SpaceX's the Dragon. They like that way better than Soyuz.
I bet they do.
Oh, a whole lot more room.
SpaceX, I think Dragon can fit 7 astronauts.
Yeah, it can.
Almost as much as the shuttle. The shuttle was 8.
It's weird, though. We went from space capsules to the shuttle, back to space capsules, like we took a step back.
Because that was actually
although the Crew Dragon can do a whole lot on its own autonomously.
They can convert the Starship to a space shuttle.
If they can keep version 2 from breaking apart.
I got news for you. Version 2 blew up. We're up to version 3 now.
Well, I heard they're jumping to version 3, or they're talking about it.
Yeah,
but they're catching the booster. They got the booster stuff down right. They've been catching that thing. But I heard with the booster, they're talking about landing it on a drone ship, putting legs on it.
The space.
It's Alf. All hail Alf.
What's going on?
Alf.
Don't you start going all willy on me, I swear. He disappeared.
Okay, Alf.
What you building over there, Steve?
A NASCAR.
A NASCAR?
I'm taking one apart.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking one apart.
Ah, I see.
We're missing Dark. You scared Dark away. Oh, there he is. Well, the current plan is when Starship becomes reliable, it's replacing Falcon 9.
Yeah.
Well, Falcon 9 was pretty good. It was good.
The
to
fact they can launch a 40-story building into
space.
Yeah.
The fact they can launch a damn near 40-story building and then catch it.
I need water. I think it's pretty amazing.
How you doing, Alf?
Blue and howdy do. Rusty Nails and Timbuktu.
You haven't been eating any cats, have you?
What kind of question is that?
So yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Keep my
If
cat
there's
out
one
of the
thing
room.
that I am good at, it's actually 2 things. Being obnoxious and eating. Yep.
And destruction.
And what?
Here, I'm gonna go get a tool right quick. Hold on. I gotta actually get a tool for some of this stuff.
He's getting a flathead screwdriver.
He's whipping out his tool! Ah!
Don't worry, the camera doesn't zoom in close enough. We won't see anything.
Oh, I see. It's not like the deep web Hubble field or whatever, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, the Hubble or Kepler telescope.
Oh, Kepler.
So how's life been going since you were popular in the 80s?
Well, I can wrap it up like this. Oh, man. It's not 80s anymore.
There might be fentanyl in there.
Oh, man. Oh. Yeah.
I'm glad you escaped from the U.S. Air Force. I'm happy
Well,
for
you got to
that.
remember, the guy whose hand is up my ass owns Area 51, so I was able to get quite out of there relatively quickly. And now I work for peanuts. Literally peanuts.
Absolutely disgusting what they did to you.
Yeah,
Horrible.
that was terrible. Smoking? No, nothing as crass as smoking.
I don't care. So
Now,
have
if
you
you
checked?
want the
Have you
public
checked?
that smokes, I could go get him.
Hey Alf, have you checked in on the Tanner children lately? How have they been doing?
Max is probably doing what Zelda Gabriel in the chat is accusing me of doing. Of course, Willie's no longer with us. Yeah. I don't
Yeah, I
know. I
heard
don't know
Willie
what's
passed
being
away a
received.
couple while back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, John.
And Lucky is, well, somewhere between the River Nile
And
and the
your
River
colon?
Styx.
I thought you would have eaten Lucky because I know you did try a few times.
Again, the River Nile and the River Styx. I'm pretty sure that's where all sewer water goes eventually.
Very true. Very true.
I was trying to be elegant. Because you know that you can't say these certain words on YouTube. I'll go through the following. You can't say...
Okay.
Yep.
Where did Steve go?
He's got to get a.
He's whipping out his tool.
Yeah.
His tool. Okay.
He needed something small to break the Lego parts and pieces apart.
I know what he's getting.
Flathead screwdriver or needle nose pliers.
Or a butter, or not a steak knife would work too.
Needle nose pliers requires a needle nose.
Not
Needle
yours.
dick.
Pencil.
I couldn't find it.
Welcome back.
We're not surprised.
Time to use your
Oh,
crack
wow.
nail.
You know you could use needle nose pliers. That'd probably work too.
Or a crack nail.
Mm.
See, we got to have an
Why
alien
I
from a
know how
different
a
guy.
crack nail would work.
We have to have an alien here from a different planet to give Steve advice.
It's true.
Figures.
It's true. Very true.
Now, hey, Alf, is it true that Venus does have intelligent life there and we just haven't found it yet? Because I know you've talked about it.
Well, yes, you know, the old saying goes, women are from Venus, men are from Mars. Tell that to my ex-old lady. She moved to the red planet long ago. This unofficial season of the Alf Guest Spot, during Alf Week, in which all utterances of boring old Mr. Stark is replaced by the sunshine of your life, was filmed in front of a fake studio audience. I can see the blood vessels in his temples slowly forming.
Who?
His eye beginning to twitch. As my relative obnoxiousness starts to grate into him, little by little.
So, Alf, what have you been up to over the past 30 years?
Getting high, getting drunk, and plugging bitches.
My man.
Yeah.
Hey, John, at least Alf doesn't eat puppies, so your puppies, when they're born,
Your puppy will be perfectly fine. I like puppies.
I would show Alf my cat, but it might disappear.
Oh, come on,
If you show me your cat, I would hate you for life because then I would be starving again.
He eats cat.
So, Steve,
What?
how are you?
I'm good.
Good. You've been relatively quiet lately. I've been waiting for another obnoxious pause so that I could do this.
No, I'm trying to put this. I'm trying to take this apart.
Yeah, he's thinking something he does rare.
What?
Something you rarely do is think about what you're doing.
Yeah, right.
You could be drunk too.
Not yet. Don't do what I just did. Don't use your teeth.
Don't be silly. Use your willy.
Yeah.
What has this podcast evolved to where you need a puppet and a fake studio audience? My simple existence is the source of the de-evolution. Thank you for your question.
I know it sounds really boring right now. Don't worry.
We're working on it.
Oh, that's because Zelda said something? Well, okay, whatever. I see it. I see it.
Yep, I'm reading your chat for you, buddy. I know you're busy.
All right. That's cool.
I never use my teats to open packages. Well, what about your teeth?
Huh?
Perk 130.
Oh. I don't know.
Well, if I'm going to be reading the chats, I might as well go ahead and get one another for the road. Oh, man, that's the stuff right there. Oh. Oh. Ready to rock. Let's do some work. Keep those chats coming, people. John the Beagle Dad says, okay, we are still here. Coming in from the Rumble side. Pleasure to see you. It looks like Dark Helmet made like a tree and left.
No, he's still around.
Ah, so he made like another tree and he was right.
Yes.
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 Good, Anakin. Very good. Kill him. Kill him now. Do it. I need a hood for that thing.
A what?
A hood!
What about a hood?
I would need a hood to do the Emperor Palpatine bit.
Oh.
Kermit can't be the only one that puts on a damn hood and says, embrace the dark side. That would be terrible. FKHC 2005 in the chat says, can Alf sing a song request later on the karaoke after Pop Culture Breakdown? I could be goaded into one, yeah.
Man, this is a lot of pieces.
At least they're not Reese's Pieces. That's how you get
Right?
the other alien.
Yeah. Is this going? Okay, so yeah.
Quality entertainment, folks. Rancor Steve's ability
Yeah.
to deconstruct and construct at will, ladies and gentlemen. My boy Lollipop or the good ship Lollipop?
You're good.
FKHC, I don't know. There might need to be a price tag for that embarrassing number.
Okay, so I'm almost done breaking this down, and then I'll rebuild it.
Right on. So has the kid finally made it to the place where you live to be able to play Super Mario Brothers 3?
Huh?
You know, California.
Oh.
Ah!
Good lord.
Oh, trust me, they get worse.
Jeff should take a lesson from you. Chip off the old block.
Yeah.
Oh, wee! Little Alf just woke up. Do that again.
I think Steve's little rancor woke up there for a second.
Oh, yeah. His little hut, ready to look for that Sarlacc.
Oh.
Ah!
Piece of film.
Everybody's keeping a straight face because the jokes aren't landing. I'm trying not to laugh.
I don't have a dark sense of humor or anything like that. I'm good. I am pure and wholesome.
You, Dark Helmet, the ineffable, indisputable Dark Helmet, whose Schwartz is as big as mine and can handle it.
That's right. I
Is
can handle my
wholesome?
shorts.
I don't think so. Sorry, guys.
I am pure and wholesome.
No. Just can't do it.
Ask Zelda. I am pure and wholesome.
Immersion broke.
Ah, screw it. I'll just do it like this.
That's what she said. Ah! Again, I think I can hear something. Go ahead and tap into his heartbeat right quick.
Sorry, I farted. Hey, John, what breed are those puppies going to
You're
be?
quite angry.
Which puppy's mine? The one I want?
Yeah.
Snoopy! Beagles.
You're good at KHC. I was being funny. Or facetious. Or a little bit of both. I don't know. What year is it again? 1987?
I wish. That was a good time.
Yeah,
The 80s were a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Next Generation was just started. It was a fun time.
Good movies, good TV shows. Everything
Great
was
TV
cheaper.
shows.
I was in college.
White Castles.
Well, back when White Castles had a caloric intake. Oh.
Hey, Doc, try to text me. Could you try to mail me an X?
Fine, I'll send you a picture of it. Oh, you were talking about something else. Sorry.
Don't worry, you're not missing much. I think its pixel resolution is 180 by 90.
Where'd it go?
Good
I
Lord.
could fall on the ground, lay down on my belly, and still not touch the ground. If you know what I mean.
Oh. Utagunga solo obese cock nipple pitchy. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, pretty much. Steve's just like, I'll let these a-holes talk, and I'll just sit here and take stuff apart.
Steve is just wondering how in the hell is he going to deal with my obnoxiousness.
It's a good question.
He's got a lot of patience.
Steve's just rehearsing. He's just rehashing Bible verses in his head right now.
He is
Christian.
the modicum of patience and solemnity. Very stoic, very wise fellow.
You're giving him way too much credit.
I don't know. I kind of like his show. Really good advice, you know.
And poor John, he's innocent, pure, and wholesome back there.
Interesting words to describe me. Once I was
I
married,
am the sunshine of your life.
Well, yeah,
The best,
All right.
Zelda said the best year was 1998. That's because I was born. You're welcome.
great idea.
Well, 1998.
Anyways, moving on to other comments.
Great game known as Unreal was released for PC. It was one of the first things Mr. Stark got into, as well as modding for Unreal back in the day.
I'm finally putting it together.
I got a question. Does everybody here, including Alf, do you remember when they started Yahoo chat rooms?
My first internet experience was actually in an IRC chat room. Then it was MSN, then Yahoo.
I
Like
agree.
here in St. Louis, we used to have Yahoo chat room meetup parties once a month. People would get together and hang out. It was like all the people from the chat rooms. It was a good time until this one gal. I'm not even joking. Just dead serious. She was nice online. Let me put it that way. We went to party, and she had green teeth. I mean, like green around her gums.
What, she not brush her teeth at all?
No, not at all. It was gross, and she kept flirting with me all night.
Good
And
lord.
it would not stop. And she's like, "Oh, I think you're cute. I think you're hot. Let's hook up." I was like, "Mm-mm." She's like, "Oh, come on,
You
I
didn't
whipped.
want to run your tongue
No.
across those hot coals? Ah!
No, God, no. It just makes me gag even today. I had a taser, like one of those big handheld ones,
Did you use it?
and she tried to kiss me, and I tasered her right in the tit. I'm not even joking. She would not stop. She kept trying to kiss me. I was like, right in it.
Whoa!
And then she got like all mad, but the owner of the Yahoo chat party, well, the guy that was running at his house, and he's like, yeah, he told her, yeah, you got to go. This is getting out of line. It was bad. No, her teeth, it literally had green between the gums and the teeth. It looked like
Lord.
fungus. It
So
was
she must have been from
gross.
Britain then, huh?
No, she was from northern Missouri. Oh.
Mm.
That's why I won't date anybody that far north. No. It was the parties are fun other than that. We had a good time and just get around, drink some beer and play music, have a good time, just BS. That was just
It's not a bad idea.
awful. I might have been young, dumb, and full of you know what, but I wasn't bad desperate. I'm good.
Full of some young guy, we got it.
Yeah. Now Steve likes Chinese food. He likes the cream of some young guy. I saw that
reminds me
look.
of a story,
Silly.
I knew this guy.
Yes.
I knew this guy who just got out of jail, right? And the first thing he wanted to do was get something to eat. So he went down there to a local soup parlor, and he was like, you know what? I think I'm going to try your best soup. Lay it on me. So by the time that the soup got there, he noticed that there was something odd about it. There was a hair in it. And so he was fed up and said, you know what? I'm not paying for this shit. I just got out of prison. So I'm going to go and eat something else. So he goes down to the local house, and he sits down, and he says, I'll take whatever you got. He just wanted, to eat a little, So he basically let her come in, and she noticed that the guy was the guy from the soup parlor. She actually owned said soup parlor. And she said, you mean to tell me that you'll come over here after saying you won't eat a bowl of soup because there's a single hair in it, knowing that your face is going to be full of hair in just a few minutes? And he looked at her and he said, I'll be even more pissed if I find a noodle in your... There you go.
Oh, hair pie.
Ah!
10 points for anybody that knows what that reference is from. Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, okay. I know the movie.
All jocks think about are sports. All nerds think about is sex.
Did you know that if you look at the Revenge of the Nerds or the one where they were in Miami, you know how he got with that gal and he dressed like Darth Vader? Do you know he was actually the bad guy in that? Because that was basically that was SA, if you look at it now. Because he deceived her into thinking he was her boyfriend and he wasn't. It's actually kind of true.
I don't know you anymore.
But I love Booger. He was one of the greatest characters.
I think I could belch better than Booger. Ogre.
Don't belch.
Down. Oh, I will. I'll Howard Stern.
No, you won't.
Are you okay, Steve? You seem like you're a little on edge. Or are you just that focused in building your car?
I am trying to. Well, I have a different bag. It's all mixed in, so I'm just looking for pieces. Yeah.
Oh, so you shook it up in the bag before you poured it back out, so that you would.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
did.
Don't you know that you're supposed to shake and bake before the product is finished? You did it after.
I didn't get that memo yet.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
No, when I build Legos, I'm very concentrated. Just
Hence,
So all of my annoying tendencies are just bouncing off of you like a shield.
I'm not hearing a single thing.
Good.
No,
that'll be the boost talking.
no, I'm hearing. I'm just trying to pay because it's like 3 different bags all in one. So I'm like trying to pay attention a little bit. That's all.
I'm just glad you
Nothing
didn't
too
put any
crazy.
chicken in there. That would have been nasty.
What?
You know, before you shake and bake it. You know.
Oh. No chicken.
That's weird when I can follow his logic.
My logic is quite clear. You could say it's cocaine clear.
Flashback to the 80s.
Where it's always morning in America, even at 9:00 at night. Oh yeah, sunshine, lollipops, Jefferson Starship. Me when I had a career. Ugh.
All right, got that all lined up. Alrighty. Sorry, no, I'm setting everything up for the hockey game. And
Who's playing?
St. Louis Blues, Winnipeg Jets in the playoffs.
Mm.
Winnipeg was ahead 2-0, and Blues tied it up.
Hockey's still going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes on way too long. I love hockey, but they could shorten it up a little bit
That's
on the playoffs.
baseball.
Well, I've been watching baseball, and I've been watching the UFL, United Football League.
How is that any better than NFL?
Because the UFL hasn't yanked 2 teams away from us like they did with the NFL. We lost the St. Louis Cardinals football team and the St. Louis Rams.
Oh.
And the St. Louis had to actually take the NFL to jail over the or take them to court over the Rams because PSL, like private seat license holders and stuff like that, it was like out of nowhere.
Oh.
The city won, so because the NFL said St. Louis wasn't a football town. They're like, oh, they're not a football town. Yes, we are. When you don't screw us.
Well, folks, it is now 10 to the hour, and Mr. Stark has a clip that he needs to make for a show that he's more of a producer than an actor for.
All right.
As well as listen in on another couple of programs. But it was a pleasure to sit in for his spot tonight. And hopefully you all were thoroughly entertained / annoyed, more so the latter.
I wouldn't say annoyed.
Yeah.
Enjoy your OF fans video.
Only cats.
Only cats.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, as somebody who's a foodie, I mean, come on. But anyway, thanks, guys. Once again, you all.
Yeah, no problem.
And we're happy to entertain you all tonight.
Thank you.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Alf.
Good, Anakin. Very good.
Well, thanks for hanging out, man.
Hey, no problem. It's a pleasure to meet you. I don't think I've met any of you guys before. You've not shared a pen with me. Now, if you'll excuse me, hold on. I'll check something here. What do you mean 20 minutes? Okay, that's my plug. I gotta go. I love you all so much. You all take care. Love you.
Did I hear a deep breath there, Steve? Osa.
Oosa. Oosa. Zelda, I'm on the same boat as you. Oh man. Anyways. How you guys doing?
Super.
That was quite interesting.
I'm just waiting for the hockey game.
I'm watching the
My
baseball.
back's killing me.
Heck, the Cardinals are playing the Cincinnati Reds today, and they were ahead 1-0 in the ninth, and then they got 3 back-to-back
Yeah.
home runs.
We didn't do too bad yesterday, but we kind of stink today.
Problem with the St. Louis Cardinals is their pitching's been awful. Their pitching has just been atrocious. The bats have been fine. It's the pitching that's just been.
Are we gonna talk about the Red Sox and Yankees? Because I will. I'll burn you, man. I'll burn you.
Talk about the Yankees.
Yeah.
We don't talk about homos. You wanker.
No, what I was going to say is half the damn team is out on injury list. Which
Yeah,
makes
that is true. They are.
Sorry, some other teams are poor compared to the Yankees.
Yeah.
They have the money they can spend. This pro, they need to have a spending floor, or else they get grievances filed against them. Hey, you didn't spend your money. What are you drinking tonight?
Water and liquid death.
He's trying a new filter that filters out his urine to see if he can get all the water strictly out of it, and that's it.
Oh, dark.
Tastes like asparagus, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why. Can someone tell me that?
Oh,
Hold on.
I got a question for you guys.
Yeah,
You-
I got
you-
an answer.
Is it going to be a fart?
No, I just had to crack my back.
Did you hear about that mass power outage in Portugal and Spain?
No.
No, they did like a day or two ago. Millions of people suddenly were without
Oh,
power.
yes.
There's
Yeah.
a debate. Was it hackers or was it a pole shift, or was it a result of pole shifting? Because scientists have said the pole is starting to shift on the Earth slowly.
Mm.
That's actually true. Because every 6,000 years, the pole, I think it was 6 to 12,000 years, something like that, right around there, that the pole shifts. It flips, basically, is what it does. And there,
Yeah.
some people are wondering, was it hacking or was it like the pole shifting and interfered with it?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Hence why we should all be prepared as much as we can.
Yes.
Hi, I need water. Bang, bang, bang. Virus hole puncher.
Steve, do you have a hole in your ear? What the? I don't even know what you're talking about.
A hole in your ear? What?
Yeah. What?
In other words, you can see from one end of your ear to the other and through your head.
No, you're just seeing through one ear and out the other ear because there's nothing in between.
That's what I meant.
Is that how I do it?
Granted, that thing in Spain and all that over there, it's probably hackers more than anything. Granted, the pole is starting to slowly shift, which is scientifically proven. It actually is starting to shift. It was probably just hackers just messing around.
Yeah.
That's why you take all your utilities, you take them off the internet. Disconnect them. Local control only.
Yeah, good luck to talk about it now.
I don't get it. They're like, oh, all of our infrastructures are connected to the internet. Well, that's stupid.
Yeah.
At least if somebody, breaks in and you have cameras, stuff like that, you can figure out who it was. Sorry, I'm a prepper. That's a prepper coming out in me.
Oh, shit.
I like to be prepared.
Oh, shit.
I've already stocked up on my water for the storm season. I got 6 bottles of that 5-gallon jug water.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Not you, John.
Oh, he was talking to me.
And I have a battery-powered pump that lasts a while, so I can pump it all out ahead of time before the storm hits.
Well, it's like Duracell. I got a Duracell emergency lantern. It's 2,000 lumens. It'll run off D batteries, but it also has a solar panel on the top, and you can like stick it in the window, stick it outside, and it'll charge it. It don't run it as long because it has built-in solar battery, but if you run it on low, it'll run for a while. You can charge your cell phone off of it. It has USB-C, USB, and stuff, and I'd recommend everybody get those.
I think
They're really good.
you should send me a link on it.
I got them
he'll
from
send a
Costco.
link.
You got a Costco near you?
Of course I do.
Yeah, go to Costco. They sell them there. They're like $20. That's
Right.
not bad.
What about BJ's?
What?
If you insist.
No.
You're talking about something
Who's
else.
doing it?
No, what about BJ's Club? I go there much more.
I thought you went
Oh,
somewhere else
that
with
type of BJ
That type
club.
of BJ, okay.
Oh.
We thought you were going somewhere else with that, John, because you just said BJ's. I was on you on that one.
Okay.
I don't know. Look them up online, but they're really good. I have older ones that they made. They were 1,000 lumens, still more than enough.
Send me a link so I know what they look like. I have a lantern, but it's not as good as that.
Yeah, I'll look it up. But I like the fact that you have the solar option. You know, solar's iffy, let's be honest, but with those, perfectly fine. I charge them. Probably get 6. If you run it on low setting, the lowest setting, which is fine for me, just enough light, because I want to make my lights last as long as I can, the battery power or solar, perfectly fine. But I'll look it up for you.
We're in a perfect spot down here where we have a firehouse right next to our development. And we have a hospital down the street. So
Well, how am I supposed to put this on here?
that was on purpose because we have the alligator attacks here. Just kidding.
Oh my God, they make a 3,000 lumen one now.
I know what
I must have. Well, it's $40. Never mind. I'll stick with the 2,000.
Well, being that I don't have one, I may as well just get the $40 one.
Here, give me a second.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link. You on X?
Yes, I'm on X.
All right.
X. Meow meow.
My name is Jon the Beagle Dad.
J. Is it all capitalized or lower?
Let me see. It's capital Jon space. Wait a minute. The at. Hold on a second. I got a better idea.
Don't show your OnlyFans.
I got a better idea.
I bet you do.
Here, hold on. Let me go in private chat on.
There. Oh, actually, I can send it on private chat. Shit.
Hold on.
I'm a dumbass.
Fuck! I just launched a piece.
There you
Hold
go.
on.
I send it in private chat. There you go.
And do me a favor. Text me a message. There.
I also sent it in private chat. You should see it. That's the link for Costco. I didn't know they had a 3,000 lumen one. I only seen the 2,000, which is more than enough for me, but
I do 4,000.
Now, please send me a message so I can send you back. Every time I try to send you something, it doesn't let me.
Oh, the verification thing or something?
Exactly.
Hmm.
Wait a second.
Oh shit! I did this
Oh,
backwards.
that looks good. I bet you I find something in BJ similar to that. My mom has a Costco card.
Every time I hear BJ, I think of one thing.
What is you are disgusting.
Hey, you know what? It's not my fault I have a dick.
I never think about dirty things ever.
Bullshit. Talk to Zelda.
She wouldn't see my conversation coming.
No, she wouldn't. She's like, what's this?
Luckily, she has a good sense of humor.
She said every guy in the podcast got excited over BJ. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, we're men. Why wouldn't we?
Are you surprised by that?
I know. Don't be surprised by that. No. Hey, did you get it? I sent you a comment on X.
Who you talking to?
John.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of girthy, so don't be surprised.
Hold on. Go back to X.
I didn't know they had a 3,000 limit on.
Oh, I did.
Yay!
3,000 lumen Duracell. It's Duracell. Tri-power charging, solar, USB, and I don't know what QI charging is, but okay. Dual battery source.
It's about this big. Nah.
You guys are dirty.
Oh, you think
now
we're
I need
dirty
one
now?
of the. Oh, now I
Wait till the podcast ends, and I'll just be like, look.
You can charge your cell phone on it on the top of it. It has a flip open lid. If you have one of those phones that can charge like sitting on a charging pad without being plugged in, you can do it with that one.
MagSafe, that's what it's called. I want that.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm responding back to you. Now, these were born about a month ago. These are the ones I'm not picking. Although I want the one that's in the middle from the ones that are in the middle. Yeah, they do that. It's exactly what they sound like. There you go. You see them now?
Yeah, I see them. I'm going to have to buy a semi-truck from Smokey and the Bandit and then have a Beagle in there.
That's a Basset Hound.
Close enough.
He's Fred. That's his name.
Oh, the gray and white ones are cute.
Yeah, that's actually, there's 3 different types of Beagles in there. There's the bicolors. Then the second one has the lemons, which are the light tan one. The light tan. And then you see the ones with the gray. That's considered a blue Beagle. And then you have your black tans, and then your black tans, then your tries, and then tan tries, something like that. But yeah, they have a nice variety of colors to choose from here. But I just want one. I don't care what. I would get the lemon one because she's different. That's a female.
The females.
There's 9 boys and 7 females in here.
Wow.
Okay, Donald Duck.
You shut the fuck up.
I thought it was Daffy Duck.
What?
Daffy Duck. You don't remember Daffy?
Sabotage. I'm not no. That's Donald Duck, man.
Yeah, he's right with the Daffy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen that.
I bet it is.
Back when cartoons were enjoyable.
Yeah.
The music was incredible because the music told the story.
It did.
Well, it's like you could have Bugs Bunny stuff and very few words ever said. They'd have the music and you could see what was going on. Told you everything you needed to know.
Just like commentary.
Yeah. You knew what was going on.
Okay, I see them on Amazon for $22.
Oh, I'm sure you can find them elsewhere, yeah, but
The lumens is not the same.
it might be the one I have is 2,000, but like I say, it's solar. I stick it in the window and it fully charges it completely. And I don't even have D batteries in it at all.
I like this one that you showed me, though.
You don't have a D?
No, I haven't seen.
Oh. It's okay.
It's like a smaller version of a D.
That explains everything. I like how we can just roast everyone. Hold on. I'm going to switch earphones.
We'll bust each other's bowls.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, thank God. Oh. Ooh, I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there.
That's small. I almost took myself to the hospital the other day.
What
Wait,
happened?
whoa, huh?
Huh?
Almost drove
Yeah.
myself to the hospital the other day.
What'd you
What
do?
did you? What happened?
Well, I'm fine.
Well, that's good.
I don't know how to explain this. You guys know what a
You
lance.
saw your doctor and you smiled and you were like, "Hey, how you doing?"
You guys know what a lancing is, right?
A what?
Lance. When you have to get something lanced, and that's as far as I'll go.
No, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. Where they'll cut something open to drain it.
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. So I have an appointment with the dermatologist on Monday.
Oh, that's
Okay.
gonna be fun.
I've had them before. My father had them, so it's hereditary. But I wanted my doctor looked at it, and she likes how I'm handling because I've had them before. I know how to deal with it.
Oh, it's a she.
Yeah, I always have a female doctor.
What's up, girl? How you doing? You come here often? I work here. Well, you still.
It's kind of
Well,
funny
I
how.
hope everything goes out well for you, man.
Yeah, well, they put me on antibiotic. I got those today, and I'm just going to hit it with hot compresses and hope it takes care of itself.
Yeah.
Not that bad. I've seen. I am watching The Martian.
Gone with the Wind.
Okay, gentlemen, what is your favorite westerns?
Oh
What's
shit! You're
actor?
going down that path.
A favorite between
Yeah,
actors?
we're going down that path. Huh?
Um, Tombstone, the new one.
That
That's
was a
not
good.
bad.
That's a good movie.
It's just released.
Mine is the trilogy of the Man with No Name.
That's the Dollar trilogy.
Yeah, so
Clint Eastwood,
good.
Have
and
you?
I'm gonna order them from Arrow in the United Kingdom, which has a better set than in the United States.
Ooh, I didn't know that. I will
Have
say this: Tombstone is probably the best modern Western movie ever made, and nothing's come close to it.
I'll be your
I'll give it
Huckleberry.
that. Oh man! Now here's the question: do they say Huckleberry or Huckleberry?
Huckleberry.
Hucka, from what I understand. And then you
It's
have
Huckle.
Daisy if you do.
It's actually Huckleberry
Huck-
because
Disgusting.
it's he's going to be a bearer.
Like pallbearer, or
No, like funeral bearer.
yeah, that'd be a pallbearer.
Yeah, that's what Doc Holliday is always saying. He goes, "I'll be your Huckleberry."
So basically, he's saying, "I'll carry your coffin."
Yep.
Have you ever
Meaning
seen?
I'll shoot. Huh?
Have you ever seen the movie with It's I guess it was maybe like an indie movie. It was with Kurt Russell called Bone Tomahawk.
Yes.
Dude, that was a
Oh my
brutal movie,
gosh.
but it was so good. It was gritty. The ending in that cave. Oh, that was. Oh,
And hey, PJ, how you guys doing, man?
hey PJ,
How guys? How
PJ.
you doing, man, PJ?
Bone Tomahawk was
That's the
fantastic.
come on.
That was a good movie. Oh my
It was
gosh.
just gritty. It
Wow.
was brutal.
You're making me feel young again.
That was
That
2015,
movie was
2016.
really?
Yeah, that's when it was made. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. I watched it on Amazon and I was like, this is okay.
Yeah, it's like 2015, 2016, right around there. Yeah. That
Dang.
was a good movie.
I thought it was a lot older.
No. It's just one of those movies that's underrated. People don't know about it. When people watch it, they all love it. They're like, it was brutal, it was gritty, but it was
Yeah.
good. When the guy got split in two, I'll just leave it
There
at
goes my
that.
lunch.
Yeah. Oh, that was just. Mm-mm. I also love The Good, Bad, and the Ugly with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
I like I think it's The Unforgiven.
Yeah, that was good. Unforgiven.
That's a
Very good.
good
I don't remember that movie.
dude. That movie that's rough. That movie's rough. I watched so okay, so I watched the new movie. My wife was hanging out with me when we were watching it. She had no interest into it, and I was like, okay. We watched Havoc, the new Tom Hardy movie.
Mm-hmm.
This movie is the most insane thing you'll ever watch. It's it's dumb. It's a really dumb movie, but the name explains a lot about the movie. Havoc. Everything is crazy. Like the camera shots, everything. It's cool. I dig it, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I would never. It's chaos.
Yeah, it was.
I cannot do the right earbud. I cannot do it in my ear. Like whenever I do my earbuds, it dries up my ears.
Mine always has to be in the left because my left ear hears is a little louder.
Yeah, same here.
Let's see. The Western
What's another one?
Stagecoach from 1939 was good.
Yeah.
Then you have your classic John Wayne westerns.
No, yeah, that was a John Wayne movie, I think.
That was
McClintock is a classic with John Wayne. McClintock just, I won't hit you. I won't hit you. Hell, I won't hit you.
How about Magnificent Seven, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
First one, Neil Brenner.
Okay. Thank God.
There's no other. Even the remakes suck.
Well, here's the thing. I do like the remake because of Chris Pratt and Denzel Washington. And what Chris Pratt did was he brought something different to it, and it was kind of fun. I was like, all right, that's kind of cool.
I'm going to say something controversial here, man.
You like men.
Only on Fridays because $20 is $20 and free beer is free beer.
Hey, man, as long as you
One
keep
of
your
my
stock
favorite
on.
Westerns. And here, let me hand you my man card right now. There you go.
All
It's
right.
been handed over. A Million Ways to Die in the West by Seth MacFarlane.
Really?
Why?
I loved it so much.
Why?
It was stupid. It was campy. It was funny. I loved it so much. It was just one of those movies you could just watch and not put any thought into it and just enjoy it and just laugh.
It's the dumbest thing I ever saw.
That's why I loved it so much.
All right, I'll give you that. All right. Hey man, if you like it, that's cool.
No,
It's
I like a lot of serious stuff, but when it comes to campy, that's the one thing I will watch and I will laugh and just have a good time with. Like when they were dancing, the
Yeah.
mustache dance. I could picture Steve doing that.
Shut
The
up.
mustache
Hey, look,
song.
I'll do it.
It's okay to have one in a genre to have one goofy, stupid movie to enjoy. It's okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
And
It's
we
such
got
a
to see the
dumb
DeLorean.
movie. It is.
It's dumb, yes.
Well, even the Adam Sandler movie that he did with Netflix, the Western,
the one with the Fantastic Seven or whatever it was, or
something like that. It was so bad. I was like, "What the hell am I watching?"
I actually like A Million Ways to Die in the West better than that one, honestly. And I love Adam Sandler movies. I genuinely do because he's made some really good
Here's
stuff.
the thing.
That one didn't
When
work for me.
watching it, the person that shocked me, I just dropped a piece. Hold on.
Like the one dude playing the native, I guess, what was he supposed to be, Indian or something like that? And he was goofy and had.
Well, no, he was good. He was in Twilight. Taylor.
Oh, I hate that movie.
He's the one that hung, and he's all like, I actually liked his character. That was good.
He played it good. I will give him that. I didn't like the character himself, but he played it well. I guess is the easiest way I can put it.
Yeah. It was such a dumb movie, but I'll take that over dying a million whatever crap.
What about when those people were taking pictures and they accident got burst into flames?
That was actually funny.
And those two guys jumped up with their Winchesters like, stop moving, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty funny.
It's okay to have that one movie from a genre that's stupid, goofy, funny. You enjoy it. That's okay.
Yeah.
But I like a lot of
Like,
John Wayne westerns. I like a lot of
The Alamo.
oh, the Alamo is really good.
I don't care if people
well,
criticize it. I liked it.
I liked it too. I'm with you.
I got roasted on Pop Culture Breakdown when I was on there for a while. And someone asked, "What is your guilty pleasure movie?" Mine is King Arthur, the Guy Ritchie movie, the more recent one. And everyone ripped into me. I was like, I like it. It's good. It's Guy Ritchie. It's not woke. It has attractive women in it. What more do you want? It has a fucking sword in it. And then everyone's ripping into me, and then everyone's like, Guy Ritchie is actually a pretty good filmmaker. I was like, no shit. Like, I got Guy Ritchie's The Covenant for Christmas, and I watched it. And I was like, this is his best movie he's ever done. Like, it's not your gangster typical Guy Ritchie stuff. It's a solid movie, and I'm like, this is done beautifully. Like, as a cinematographer, like, I was just like blown away. I was like, this is really cool. And my wife watched it and she's like, this is not my cup of tea. I was like, well, no shit. Like, I like guns. I like action. I like all this stuff. And I've studied Guy Ritchie's editing and his film style. I love it. He's one of the best directors around, and no one gives him credit for it. And I'm like, dude, this guy is solid. So you can roast me all you want. I do not care.
What other movies has he done?
He did Lock, Stock, Smoking Barrel, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch, The Gentleman, Guy Ritchie's Covenant. He did King Arthur. He did a whole bunch. Netflix did The Gentleman TV show, which isn't bad. It's actually really good. He did one on Apple TV recently. He did Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr.
Mm-hmm.
He did Man from Uncle. He's done a lot, like what is it? Wrath of Man. That's
Sherlock
one of my
Holmes.
favorites. What?
Sherlock Holmes movies are his.
Huh?
He did the Sherlock Holmes movies
Yeah.
with
He
what's his name? Iron Man.
Yeah, Robert Downey. He wants to do a third Sherlock Holmes, but one of the guys, so his wife and him are working on, I think his wife or girlfriend are working on a TV show of Sherlock Holmes or something. That's what the last I heard. I don't know, but anything Guy Ritchie does, like the last one he did, it was with Henry Cavill and then Alan Rickinson. And Alan Rickinson kind of spout his mouth off. Guy Ritchie is like a guy who's like, I don't want anything woke. Like, he's a good director. I like his stuff. If you guys haven't plugged in on what Guy Ritchie's doing, the guy he's pretty fucking awesome. I like what he does.
He also did the live action Aladdin.
Mm-hmm. I heard it was good.
I saw it. I found it entertaining, but I wouldn't call it one of my top 10 movies.
No, I don't think it was his best work. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's Guy Ritchie trying to make his style more kid friendly, which is really hard to do because he's more of like this British gangster style. And then he had, what's the other one? He's doing another one coming out soon. He did like 3 movies coming out in 1 year. I was like, that's insane. And then it's the Gentleman of Unkindly Warfare or whatever that movie came out last year. I would watch it, dude. It's his best work.
It's a fun movie.
That movie, it's awesome. Like,
that's like
my
Fury.
wife and I went.
I chuck it up there with Fury. It's just fun to watch.
if you haven't seen his latest movie that came out last year that bombed, he's more of a cult classic type director. But when it came out, I loved it. And I told Gary and Andy, and Gary's like, holy shit. I was like, yeah, I've been studying the way Guy Ritchie does his work in film. And it's the same way I do. I love his jump cuts. I love his British style. He is one of the best directors out right now because he's like, I don't want woke stuff. I also think he's a Freemason. Don't quote me. But Man from Uncle is a really good movie. Damn it. Now I want to watch a Guy Ritchie movie tonight.
I got
Oh,
a question.
man.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Now, Westerns, I guess you can kind of consider it semi-Western because it was in Australia. Tom Selleck, Quickly Down Under. What'd you think?
Excellent.
Ooh, that's
I enjoyed that movie.
a good one, dude.
It is. And it's very underrated. A lot of people
It is.
don't know about it. I'm like,
I love
watch
that
it. It's
movie.
a fun movie. It had a story to it, at least.
I love the sniper shots
Oh, yeah. What was that, 1,000 yards with that rifle, I think is what I did?
with the bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Twice or 3 times, something like
Mhm.
that.
He was honed in on it. That can make me want to watch that. Man.
Okay. Now I got a question. Gangster movies. Favorites.
Oh, of course, Untouchable.
The Untouchables. Oh, I love The Untouchables so much.
The one with Kevin Costner.
I wouldn't. Would that be considered gangster?
Yeah, because they were gangsters. It's still in the same genre as like Goodfellas, The Godfather, Casino, Departed, Scarface. It's still in the same genre. It's a good movie. Or The Gangs in New York. I actually genuinely like,
I
surprisingly.
enjoyed that movie too. Read a couple books about that era.
That was a fun movie. It was
So Mo Dingo said open range, Costner and Duvall. The problem with Costner is
I like Dances with
when
Wolves.
he left Yellowstone, that show, which I liked a lot.
So did I.
And
It was a good show.
but the problem is though, whenever he does his own stuff, it fails. Like Taylor Sheridan is a genius, and with Paramount and making $250 million with them, and I think his contract's coming up soon. Like he's done 12 shows for Paramount, and they're all good.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the spin-offs.
I loved Field of Dreams. That was a great movie.
It was, but that's not his project.
Well, I know that's where I
Yeah.
agree with you. Is if he's not in control, he does extremely well.
Yes.
Field of Dreams, Dances with Wolves, amazing movie. Extremely
Waterworld.
long, but it was good. But when he's in control, he's not like if Tom Cruise were to run something and do it himself, he'd probably do a fantastic job. Completely
Well,
opposite.
here's the thing. So, Open Range is still is Open Range the new one that it came out?
That I'm not sure about on that one.
I have to look it up.
Yeah,
But
Waterworld.
I love Waterworld. Oh god.
I do too. Waterworld is one of my favorites.
Waterworld is so awesome.
It's visually
Thank
compelling.
God.
It's visually compelling. It's visually exciting, and all they did
Yeah.
was on the water the whole time. But they did it in such a way where it kept you
It was
engaged.
a failure, but it was still
a good
fun.
movie.
The music is awesome. It's
Gene Hackman.
the thing is though, I want westerns to come back like Tombstone. That is probably the greatest modern western movie ever. I love that movie.
It was
so
gritty.
much.
It was hardcore. But
Oh,
you still
I
had
love it,
you still
dude.
had emotion in it though too, between like the guys and their wives, stuff like that. But
Yeah.
when the men got around each other, it was manliness, testosterone.
That's why it's hard. Like I like Clint Eastwood's movies. I like Clint Eastwood movies. That's it. But Tombstone is different. It's
I love
like
John Wayne,
Heat.
Clint Eastwood, but Tombstone was it was totally different. Way more gritty compared
Like
modern time.
Tombstone Tombstone was heat back then for Western. Like the kid when he goes bang bang. Every time I watched that movie, I was like, dude, these guys could blow that kid out right now.
Or
Like
when Wyatt Earp was slapping that guy in the saloon. Go ahead and pull that.
yeah.
Go ahead and do it. Pull it.
And then, of course, we have the Young Guns movies, which I didn't really care for.
Ooh, I like the Young Guns. I have not seen Young Guns 2, and I've been
you gotta
told
see
I
Young
need to
Guns
watch
too.
it.
Soundtrack
No,
is-
I liked Young Guns, but not on the level of Tombstone. They
right.
were two
No.
different levels of enjoyment for me.
Like, I heard that Young Guns 2 is better than the first one,
That's right. It is.
and I have yet to see it. Like, Gary keeps telling me, he's like, you need to see this. And I was like, ah, man. Like, I like Young Guns for a lot of reasons. It's fun. It's exciting.
Bon Jovi did the soundtrack to it.
Who?
John Bon Jovi from the 80s.
He did the soundtrack for that?
That's why you got to see it. I work
Oh,
out to that
man.
music every day.
Now I gotta see it. Dang it. All right. I gotta see it, man.
A lot of awesome songs from that movie. If you could stream it, stream it. If you can get a DVD of it, get a DVD of it.
Can we
I
all
hear
agree
Western
Val
in the
Kilmer
background.
was the best Doc Holliday ever?
Yes.
Yes.
Especially with him having that disease, how he played that off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Damn, now I want to. Should I watch a Guy Ritchie movie tonight, or should I just watch Tombstone and just nut up and shut up and just be
No,
like,
you
I'm a man?
You should watch Young Guns too.
I don't have it. I need to get it.
So get it streaming if you have a streaming service.
Yeah,
It's got to be out there. Rent it. Rent it.
that's true. I do want to see it.
I just put Quigley on.
Oh, that was you. Okay, I was like, I hear something familiar.
Yeah, I lowered it.
Hey, watch Tombstone, and then after you're done, you get all rock hard, look at your wife, and go ahead, skin that smoke wagon, and see what happens. That's one of the greatest lines ever. Skin that smoke wagon.
Now, John, you had the 4K of the Tombstone, right? You did? Was that any good?
The transfer?
Yeah.
It just seems kind of dark to me.
Okay.
4K
Visual,
seem kind
like visually dark.
like they did something to it. But Tom
Oh, okay.
Connor says it's a setting. So I have to
Oh.
go in the theater mode for settings because I tell him, look, Blu-rays seem kind of brighter to me. I don't know why. It's not just this one, it's others. And he says that's a setting. So he knew exactly what I was talking about.
Okay.
You got to find a theater setting. And then I'm sure my Samsung Series 7 has something like that. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I have the...
I would love the 4K version of it. Tombstone is one of my favorites. It's like, dude, Tombstone is like the granddaddy of all Western movies to me.
Well,
It's awesome.
That's how you do a modern Western, and people will come out and enjoy it.
I heard it was a shit show to make.
Oh yeah, it costs a lot.
Not just a lot, but it was a complete and utter disorganized array. I don't know how they made that movie. There's a lot of YouTube stuff.
Manpower.
Hey, question: have you ever now this is a comedy, but it was made with what was it, Mel Gibson, Maverick,
I have it.
the Western when they was a card player.
Yep, I have it. I haven't seen
I
it.
just got chills.
I love that
Like-
movie. That was a fun movie.
I gotta watch it.
It is. So I've met Mel Gibson before, and anytime one mentions Mel Gibson, I'm like, oh, yeah. Like, I'm a school kid with that. Like, Mel Gibson's awesome.
I love that movie, Maverick. That was just a fun. It was just, you could watch him play cards. It was just great
Yeah.
movie. Didn't it have Elliot Davis in it?
I don't know.
I think
haven't seen it
so.
yet.
Didn't he play his dad? Was it Elliot Davis or?
Maybe. I can't think of it right
It's
now.
just been a while since I've seen it, but I know I love the movie.
Hold on, let me go to it.
No, it wasn't Elliot Davis. It was Oh, now I gotta look it up. I gotta know. It's bugging me.
On
I'm shooting Lego pieces all over the place.
as I play in Tiddlywinks.
Oh no, it wasn't Elliot Davis. It was Give me a second. I just got pulled up right now.
My library, where are you?
James Gardner.
Yes.
Okay.
He was his dad. It turns out at the end, and they were doing that as a big scam. And that gal stole all the money. That was just a fun movie. I enjoyed it.
Are you talking about Maverick, the movie?
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maverick, the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
How he Native Americans and that one gal, she was like all scared of him, but he actually knew him.
And what a surprise. Richard Donner did it. Mr. Superman.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Richard Donner. Bless him, man.
Oh, another modern Western I liked was not really a Western per se, but Thunderheart with Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thunderheart. Damn. You guys are making me feel, man, you're. Oof.
All the nostalgia right now.
Yeah.
I do watch that
Val
frequently.
Kilmer.
Well, looks like Montreal's about to lose in the playoffs. They're down 2-0 with 8 minutes left, and they're down 3-1.
Who's your team?
Makes sense.
St. Louis Blues.
Okay.
I'm a St. Louis boy. We came back and we're tied with the Winnipeg Jets. Dirty Canucks. St. Louis Blues gave them their tariffs on ice.
I like Quigley because the diehard guy is in it, the villain.
Oh, yeah. He played a good role in that. He really did. And we all know it's not Christmas until you see Hans Gruber fall from Nakatomi Towers.
Mm-hmm.
Preach it. Preach it, baby. Preach it.
And
like-
Carl Winslow from the 190s TV show that played the Chicago police officer.
Family Matters?
Yep, Family Matters. Yep. And what's the best robotic movie ever? RoboCop.
I don't know
first-
about that.
iRobot.
The first one.
Remember Runaway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Runaway.
The Alley?
Man, you guys.
It's not a RoboCop movie unless the Grapus gets shot in the Johnson. What 80s? What a good time for movies. It just was. It was glorious. I miss those times. My daughter would always look at me and go, the 80s are so long ago. How is it that cool? I'm like, you have no idea. Great TV, great movies, great music. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Steve, you were born in the 90s, so but
The 90s
I
had
was
good.
born in 87.
I was born in 79. Listen here, child.
Look.
Hey, John, got a question. Do you remember the 70s TV shows?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember a TV show, Chips?
Of course I do.
What a fantastic show. That
Absolutely.
was actually a good, wholesome family show. It was. Or the TV show, which got me into the fire service, Emergency.
Yeah, those are my favorites.
And that was actually, Emergency was actually showing how EMS started in the fire service.
I have
Now
physical copies of that and digitally.
I love Emergency.
Mm-hmm.
That's like one of my favorite shows, even still today. That and Chips. I love Chips so much.
It was the songs, the music from the shows that got you excited to want to see.
Oh,
it.
you had all that. You had that bass guitar in a lot of them, and you would have the bass. What is the other instrument? For jazz. Sorry, I've had a few drinks. Give me a second. Slow.
I've had a few.
Trumpet. You would have a trumpet. Oh, it was just.
Da, 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 da.
That was all family entertainment, and it was. you had Magnum PI came out the 80s, but it was still good.
Hell yeah.
$1 million man.
And then you had what else was it? Oh, there's so many things I could talk about. I love the 70s and 80s. It was just a great time.
Three's Company.
Oh, I love Three's Company. John Ritter. That was a shame what happened to him. Poor guy.
Bionic Woman.
Yeah. 18?
That's 80s.
I know, but still, we're doing 70s and 80s right
And
now.
Knight Rider, you have to include an Airwolf.
Oh, Airwolf.
MASH.
Except the last season of Airwolf. It was garbage.
Yeah, only 3 seasons worth. I don't have that show on DVD because of that.
If I could get the first 3 seasons, I would watch it all day long. I love it. That intro, you could not beat that intro.
Mm-hmm.
The Love Boat.
Yeah, it had its moments. It got campy after a while.
My mom watched it a lot, so I kind of holds a little place in my heart.
She's like,
I
love the Love Boat. Bugga, 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 bugga.
And one of my personal favorites was Columbo.
Oh, Columbo. Yeah, that was good.
That
was
What
a good
about
show?
Night Court?
Yes.
When it came on in the 80s, Night Court was awesome. I love Night Court. And I'm sorry, my guilty pleasure, and I don't care what anybody thinks, I loved Golden Girls. That was my guilty pleasure. Because it was just a bunch of old. Yeah, they were dirty and they insulted each other. It was just, and I love Betty White. Betty White's a national treasure.
Yeah.
Was.
Let's see what else we had in
Yeah, really good TV.
That was when you could put a kid down in front of the TV and not have to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
They could watch it, have fun. Mama's Family.
Mm-hmm.
I love Mama's Family. I still watch it because I don't pay for any of the services anymore, so I got 2 free ones, and they have Mama's Family on there. I've been watching that again. I've been so happy. It's been just enjoyable. How she yells at Vent all the time.
Let's not forget MASH.
Oh, I love MASH is a classic. It really was.
I know that series as well as Star Trek.
Original Battlestar Galactica.
78.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like the new one too.
I like the new one too.
I really like the new one. I did. That's one of my favorite things. Dude, those are times when, you could sit down with your kids, you could watch TV, and not have to worry about anything. They could just watch a show, enjoy it, have fun. You could have your TV dinner in an aluminum tray on a TV dinner table in front of your couch.
Yeah, we did that. That's how I watched Star Trek all those years, is in front of the TV with eating dinner with the parents.
Oh, yeah.
Syndication. My sister hated it.
Space 1999 was good.
Yes, it was. Although I find that more boring than Trek.
It is. It's something totally different, but it has its level of enjoyment, just not the same. I guess the easiest way I can put it.
Mm-hmm.
2 totally different. It's the same genre, but different experiences.
Very British TV. Hello.
Oh, I miss those days. I really do.
Yes.
Kids today, they're like, "Oh, TV today is great." I'm like, "No, it's not. It's awful. It's just trash."
It is.
It's all woke propaganda now.
I can't watch any of the new shows because I don't know what they're going to say.
I love season 1 and 2 of Mandalorian. Season 3 was just an absolute train wreck.
I liked the first season of Mandalorian. It was
liked
fun.
1 and 2. 3 was just garbage. It was all over the place. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, what? You're bouncing all over the place. It didn't make sense.
Question.
Yeah.
Mandalorian kids or not?
What?
Huh?
Mandalorian made for the younger adults or for us adults?
1 and 2, I think, was made more for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 was
the third
made
one,
for,
not so much.
It was made for the younger crowd, and it did not work. Okay. And I got my issues with Bill Burr because I think he's become a woke wanker because of his wife in the past few years. And I think his wife's a big part of why he's become the way he is. But I'll tell you what, he acted his butt off in season 2. When he was up against that guy and that was his commander, that was well done. And you had female characters in there that were strong, powerful, but they didn't beat men down. That was fine. That's okay. I don't have I like Captain Janeway. She didn't beat men down. She was just a good character. I liked it.
Yeah.
It's how you do it. That's all we want.
Yeah.
I would watch any of those Star Treks over what we have today.
You should have heard my rant on when we finished the Star Trek Picard. I went on a 5-minute cussing rant.
I was there. I loved it.
I'm surprised it hasn't been removed.
No one wants to hear me do a rant. Oh, crap. Now I gotta figure out the stickers.
STD lives up to his name. You get an STD from watching it.
You do.
I think they canceled
Nope,
the
I
fight.
did
I think
this
they were
wrong.
going to do another season, but they canceled it.
Because of money.
It's because nobody wants to watch that garbage, too, I'm sure.
Oh, STD. Okay. Yes, I know what you're talking about now. I thought you meant Picard.
Oh, no, Picard just...
I dropped the
Picard angered me because I loved the Enterprise D. That was my Enterprise, It genuinely was. It was my Enterprise for my era when I grew up. And when they brought it back, that should have been a glorious, magical moment for me as a TNG fan. But no, it was ruined. It should have been glorious.
You want to cry about it?
I may. I'm going to go get my man pond.
Why find it in a museum? Come on. I don't like the whole aspect behind that.
I just don't get all these actors out 1 minute. They're like, oh, we're here for the fans. Oh, no. Then they change their reviews. They're like, oh, no, we're only here for one section of the community that's very small.
Mm-hmm. So are you going to show us your cat or not?
Huh?
He wants to say hi.
Who?
Darks.
Come on, Montreal, Washington, get the game over with already so I can see my game.
It's okay. The Yankees and the Orioles had a fight.
The Yankees, whatever.
That's okay. They got their asses whooped in a fight. Physical
Good.
fight. Okay, I thought that would make you happy.
I gotta figure out which sticker this is going to. Shit. I'll make this. I think this is going on that side. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, everybody. Dropping pieces.
Okay, what are your favorite comedy movies? Any genre, any era?
Step Brothers.
Spaceballs.
Okay. Caddyshack.
Not bad. Not
Easy.
bad.
Step Brothers was really good, though.
Yeah.
Them two were just feeding off each other the entire movie. You could tell.
Oh, yeah.
What about what was that? With Ace Ventura?
No, it's Tropic Thunder.
I never saw it.
What?
Robert Downey Jr. is the best black actor in the history of acting.
Yeah.
I love Tropic Thunder so much. You couldn't make that today.
No.
Ooh. What about Talladega Nights? Will Ferrell.
That's a good
That was
one.
very good.
I still think one of my favorites is Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. Let's see what else. Airplane.
That's a good one.
The one with Shatner.
Airplane 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't even remember them. Been a while.
Airplane had every innuendo in it and pun you could possibly think of.
That's just good writing.
No, it was. It was just a classic.
I liked it when what's his name from Battleship Galactica came in. Kane. I forgot his name. From the Pegasus.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
No, he also starred in Hot Shots. He played the Admiral.
Yeah.
He's a national treasure too. Hot Shots was a classic. That was a total. That was just probably one of the best comedy riffs of Top Gun ever. Nobody will ever
Oh,
be able to
yeah.
beat that.
And
I
you
love.
fans of the Honeymooners?
Yeah,
Ooh.
Christmas Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have Christmas without Chevy Chase and Christmas Vacation, regardless how people feel about that guy. That was probably one of the best Christmas movies ever.
I agree.
Let's see what else.
You're making some good progress, Steve.
I know.
Don't have any tiddlywink accidents.
I'm almost done.
Ghostbusters is a good
Yeah.
comedy slash. I love Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah, I love one of the first ones though. I don't like any of the
No,
subsequent.
I liked 1 and 2, and I liked Afterlife.
They're watchable, but I wouldn't call them my go-tos.
But the last one, for me, it was.
Yeah, seeing Egon there.
I love seeing Egon's ghost. I like how they did the ending with that, where they reunited him one more time, and that was actually with his family's approval. The family
Yeah.
actually approved of that, so that's why I respected it even more. They
Mhm.
did a very good job. It was very well done. It was respectful, and we got to see him one more time, even after he passed. I was like, I like it. It worked. I didn't
Yeah.
mind it one bit.
A lot of it was nostalgia bait, though. It was just a typical Ghostbusters movie because a lot of the scenes were lifted from previous movies.
No, I'm fine with that. It was still good. I
It
enjoyed
was,
it.
it was very well done in a respectful way.
It was done in a respectful way. It was basically a way to say goodbye to him, and that's why I liked it.
I saw him, I almost went to tears.
Oh, another comedy with him, Harold Ramis and Bill Murray. The one where they joined the army. Stripes. I actually did basic. I did basic training at Fort Knox, Kentucky, where that was actually filmed.
Mhm.
We were a quarter of a mile. Our barracks were a quarter of a mile away from where that was done. And when we finished basic training, they took us down there and showed us.
Nice.
It was awesome. I was like, yes.
I just ordered the 4K Steelbook on that. In fact, it arrived today.
All right, Private, what are you doing? Army training, sir.
Army training, sir.
What a great movie.
A lot of good comedies from him.
Groundhog Day is kind of underrated, I think, at times. That was a good comedy. I enjoyed it.
I liked the sports comedy, Cool Runnings.
Oh.
Yeah, that was good. Major League.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Major League. That was great.
Comedy. Back when
right.
the Indians, not the Guardians. I hate that name.
Oh man.
Oh, what was that movie with the kids?
Bad News Bears.
That was good. Yeah. That was one of the ones I really liked. Bad News Bears is good. Let's see. All right, we're going all over the map with this one. You can pick any era you want. That's fine. Happy Gilmore, sports wise for golf, is one of my favorites.
Heck yeah.
The Sandlot.
All right.
I've seen the
Here
Sandlot.
you go, guys.
A League of Their Own, even though that's a chick flick, I like The League of Their Own. I thought that was a really good movie because it's actually historically accurate.
Yes, it is. Unlike the Amazon series, that was horrible.
Yeah.
So I just finished this set.
And it didn't take 6 hours.
No.
I'll never forget.
So, I want to thank John, Tony, and Dark Helmet for coming on. And well, hello there, Myra Kitty. Meow meow. Next week, I think we're going to do a hangout for Manorama. I just wanted to do a couple Lego builds. and have fun with some of the guys on here. And I will see you guys next week. We might do a hangout. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We know who knows. Maybe Dark Helmet might tie the knot with Zelda. Who knows? Who knows?
I have a chip on the old block on.
There you go. I
Zelda
know. I
can't
got to
handle
get
my
him
helmet.
on.
She
He's
can't
busy
handle my
until
helmet.
June. I know Chip Off the Old Block is going to be on, but he is busy until June. So I said, okay, that works. So I want to thank everyone. You guys are awesome.
My pleasure.
And I will see you guys next week
Catch you
as
on
we hang out. What?
I'll catch you on the next Manorama.
Yeah. Boom, boom. All right. I'll see you guys later. Ciao.